Boom, boom, akalaka, boom. Hello, 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 hello. How are we? How are we? How are we? How's it going, everyone? What's going on? Ray! Oh. Okay, so we gotta solve a problem. We gotta solve a problem. We gotta solve a problem. Everyone, go check out Ray, please. He's fantastic. He's a wonderful artist, absolutely amazing person, and a really dear friend. He's a real sweetheart. No! Ah, no, Pink. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yes. So, hello, Shinigami. Welcome in. Welcome in. What are we doing tonight? Um, so I've had a lot of people who've stopped by stream asking if I play Roblox, asking if I play, oh, asking if I play Minecraft, and I play neither of those. Sorry, because I have real Legos. So if I'm gonna play with Legos, I'm gonna get my real Legos that I've had since I was a kid. Okay, but I don't have real dinos. So we're going to be playing ARK, and if this works out, we're going to play it with not just a couple of people, but the long-term plan is to like split the cost of a server, perhaps, depending on how much a server is, and to have like a giant community server with like four or five other streamers. Um, I used to be really big into ARK. This is my first time playing the second one. All right. But oh, introductions first, as always. And how is everyone doing? I'm still a little hyped up on caffeine. I had like a pot today, and I'm like, all right. Um, my name is Oruin, and I am the Archsage of Arcanum Exodius, our humble little library on this corner of the internet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So as I was saying, we're gonna be playing ARK tonight with Rumor. She's an old friend. All right, she's currently undergoing a rebrand. Um, but she went through her pink princess phase and was like, "Nah, goth dommy mommy, let's go." And you know what? Good on her. Good on her. So, um, but yeah, no, I have a lot of people who like to stop by and be like, "Hey, you should play Roblox. Hey, you should be Minecraft." And you know what? I don't disagree, but I want to play with dinos. Who doesn't want to play with dinos? Okay? Who doesn't want to reenact Jurassic Park? So again, if this works out, if we get enough people, etc., 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 we'll start a giant community server. It'll be PvE. If it's possible, I'd want to do it like RuneScape style. All right. I don't know if that's something you can set up. I don't mind PvP in certain zones. So when I say like when I say RuneScape style, yeah, exactly. There are enough. There really are. Um, when I say RuneScape style in RuneScape, there's this thing called the Wilderness or the Wildy. All right, where if you go north, you hit this PvP zone. Okay, but basically it's a dedicated zone where people can go PvP each other. If there's some mod or something where I can have like center of the map is a PvP area and then everything else around is a PvE, sure. All right. Absolutely. Okay. Because like one of the hardest parts about having those sort of servers is moderating them. Okay, especially with a game like ARK, um, where you can sink a lot of time into it and unfortunately, there can be some people who are real shitbags. And that's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, no, I agree with you, No Pink. I agree with you. All right, so that's enough of me talking. This is a reminder. This is more for YouTube people than anything else. We are less than a month away, and I still haven't made up my mind. So unless someone decides to dump like $300, saying, "Hey, Streamlabs, stick with it," because that's how much the subscription would cost to renew. And yes, you can use Streamlabs for free. That's not a problem. But one of the features that you have to pay for is the dual streams. Turtle, welcome in. It's good to see you, Turtle. It's good to see you. All right. And so I'm not going to be putting $300 into it because I'm not going to. I'm going to have to find another way of dual streaming. I'm going to look into it and make certain. And I kind of want to switch over to stream elements as well. Because you can do more stream elements. What does that mean for you guys? Well, specifically, that means that the dual streams are going to come to an end. Okay, more than likely, unless I can find another solution. And that means that, well, yeah, you have to come over to the Twitch side. The only thing I could see possibly happening is that we have alternating streams. That one I'm pretty sure would be very easy to do, is a set of alternating streams. Because the YouTube side has been really good to me. And so I don't particularly want to end it, but I don't have the 300. Just being really honest with you guys on that. All right. We're gonna be watching another movie this Saturday. If you're here for our past two movie nights, one, the new Ghostbusters movie, it freaking sucks. It's god awful. It's terrible. Whoever, uh, I hope whoever came up with that idea, whatever executive, I hope they get eaten by a T-Rex. Okay? Don't ban me, Twitch. I know I'm wishing death upon someone, but it's specifically death by T-Rex. That's an impossible thing, so don't ban me. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be funny? Wake up tomorrow. Hollywood executive devoured in a crazy T-Rex incident. Just flashes across the news. It emerged from the Las Vegas tile pits. It rampaged straight V line to this famous Hollywood executive's house, broke in, and just absolutely annihilated them. Like, oh wow. I would like a literal truck ton of money to fall down on my street in front of my house when no one else was around and I'm not backing in or out. That'd be my response. Okay. What else? We're gonna be editing the permanent schedule. I've talked about this. I meant to do it last week. I want to start reading Lord of the Rings. Hi, Dagny! Welcome in! Welcome in! It's good to see you, Dagny. Hello! Hello. You're just in time. I was just going through announcements and all that stuff before we brought our friend in. Okay? Alright. What? And Abracadabras. Okay. Hello? We're gonna we gotta move that. We gotta move that chat box. We had moved it previously. We're gonna put it back in its Meowdy! Meow Me Plays! Welcome in! It's good to see you guys! Oh my goodness. Welcome. Hello. First time chatters who love to see it. Alright, are we good? Can you,
Yes, I'm good. I'm just letting you do your thing.
you just, what? You're just letting me do my thing?
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Do your thing.
Do
Make my
your
bar.
thing. Na,
Did
na,
you,
na.
did you ever play, SSX?
So what?
Oh my goodness. Okay. After this rumor, I'm gonna send you some stuff. Go play it.
Yes,
Have a wonderful time. All right.
yes. Show me the light. Show me the way.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It is a snowboarding game. You'll have so much fun because it's arcadey. It's kind of like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but for snowboarding.
Nice.
I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself while I get set up here.
Oh, yeah. So that means hijacking your chat for like a momento. Hello, chat. I am Rumor. I am new around these streets somewhat. So, as Ruin was saying earlier, I've rebranded. We won't speak of the past. That's just gone and buried. And yeah. Hello, Dagny. Hello, hello. If you aren't following yet, you follow Ruin, my wonderful mage friend, Archmage, King, whatever he said he was. I
Arch
don't
Sage,
remember.
Arch Sage, Arch Sage. It's like really
Archsage.
high up there in ranking. It's really,
Yeah.
really, really, really super high.
So
Super
you're
duper high.
technically like a magic god.
I've killed a few.
Nice.
Hmm hmm Oh, I mean, it's okay. All right, because you're friends and all that stuff. It's a very tongue in cheek thing. Um, to a couple of things IRL for me. All right. First IRL, like the job I currently have. Yes, it's literally rumored. It should be in the title, actually. If you check the title. If not, just thank you, Turtle. I do appreciate that. All right. Um, it's IRL. I'm in my last year of law school, and I'm currently a judge's apprentice. So it's kind of like it's a little bit tongue in cheek into that.
Oh,
Um,
oh.
yeah. And then in a past life, I was a former Magic pro play, like Magic the Gathering pro player, and I was two away from getting the top rank that you could, like the top lifetime rank that you could get before they ended that program. Like for a long time, they had a lifetime ranking program that went from 0 to 40, and I ended at 38 by the time they ended that. And so 40 is Archmage, if I remember correctly. And so yeah, it's
Oh,
also
jeez.
it's also branding because like when I was thinking
Mhm.
of like what to call, um, if you Google Archmage Twitch, you're gonna run across like 12, 15, 20 of them. But if you Google Archsage Twitch, hi, I'm the only one. Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna try that at some point. I'm gonna Google just to see this. Take a
Yeah.
big screenshot, post it on the tweets.
Go ahead. I literally have one saved from like last year or earlier this year. I don't remember which, where it was like, when the trend was like world's first whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For like VTubers, mine was like world's first Archsage VTuber, and then in a private tab, I actually Googled Archsage VTuber, and I was the first one to come up. There are no others.
There are no others. Oh man, there can only be clones and copycats now.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
We have the OG up in here, guys.
Absolutely. I gotta fix your sound here. Hold on a second.
I don't know if
Okay.
I'm too loud or too low or just I'm just
No,
vibing.
you're fine. So the issue here is that for whatever reason, you're coming through my general, and
Mm.
that's no bueno. That's no bueno.
Mm. Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah. Discord. There we go. All right, there might be a brief echo of her. Briefity
Echo.
brief.
Echo, echo.
Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Hmm. I gotta fix something here real quick. I think.
You got this, I believe.
Aha. All right, now let's try that again.
Yes, testing.
Yay!
Testing.
Awesome.
Testing. All right, we got this. We got this. We're good. We're good. We're golden.
Stay gold. Man, now I have SSX songs stuck in my head. Now I have SSX songs stuck in my head. I don't know. Do you like
Yeah,
really good music?
I do.
Do you
I love
like
good music.
do you like arcade games?
I do actually.
Okay, like you can say no
Old
at any
school
point.
Street Fighter games, man. Back when it was
Yeah.
like in the arcade. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's the one thing. Like massively jealous. I mean, they still exist over here in the U.S., but they're almost like big deal. Like Dave and Buster's is not the same as going to like an arcade down the street back in the '90s. You know?
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Casually giving away our age. But agreed.
Oh, they're well aware-ish. I don't talk specifically, but I think a lot of them are smart enough to figure out, like, rough range.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, maybe if we're rich one day, we'll buy an island and buy all of the old arcade machines, and it'll just be like arcade islands. And then people will just like pay $1 to just listen to us sing all the time while playing arcade games.
All right. All right. Pages, pages. Pages is what I call my chat because I like puns. Um,
Ages.
yeah. That's Paiges. In
Yes, I
Okay,
yeah.
good. Some people don't. They
Don't
might.
worry, don't worry. I wasn't thinking of library book pages.
Well, I mean, eat the
Oh, you
rumor.
could. I mean, yeah.
Now she's a panda right now, and like those are going extinct, so not allowed to eat them.
Yeah,
Nope.
exactly. This is my Halloween costume.
Uh
It's
huh. Uh huh. Now
so I don't get eaten.
if she was a trash panda, we got a cookbook around here for those somewhere.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why?
We can eat trash pandas?
Yeah, it's a southern cooking delicacy.
Oh no. Not the
All right.
trash pandas. Actually, I have a few I can ship you. They were like actually, that reminds me. Do you guys, because you said it was a delicacy around there, you guys have like those roadkill of the day kind of restaurants out there?
Oh no, I'm in Ohio. I'm in
Oh,
Ohio.
I'm thinking of the other.
Yeah. And why are we crashing? Why? All right, let's try this again.
Why?
Let's try this again. Because I will be I'll be very angry. Super angry if we crash again.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Accept. All right.
Drum roll.
Okay. Well, when you get this downloaded, because if you have time, we could probably play this. Because okay, I'm gonna spoil something. All right. This little shitbag right here, this little trash panda wannabe didn't get the game installed. Didn't get the game installed.
Shitbag.
Hmm.
Whoa. That you talking about me? Me? Talking
No,
about me? I was
no, no. You're
installing. I was installing. I was it's just it's still in the phase called the loading of the down,
uh,
and, yeah,
yeah,
don't worry,
yeah.
don't
Don't
worry, it's
don't
under
worry about
control.
yeah. Don't worry about your Down syndrome installation. It's there. You promise. You promise.
Yeah, I promise, it's there. I see it, there's a line and percentage and everything, it's there.
What's it at? What's it at?
Mm, 65%, so yeah.
65. 65. I'm in your 4 away from the best percentage. You're 4 away, so.
I agree. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed tonight, but I agree.
Looking kind of dumb. Oh, gods, I hate you. I hate you. Go! Shoot! Bye-bye!
Never.
Ah, damn, we're stuck. Okay, great game. You might have to host when we do it together.
Yeah, I
Um,
got you.
but we'll just be restarting anyways. This will be a good idea. I guess, since you were wondering, how do I do this? Alright.
Yeah. How do I do? Teach me.
Okay. Oh, game rules. Game rules. Damage. Harvesting. Hold on. Creature.
Wait, you actually look at game rules and stuff?
Yeah, that's actually, especially since the one that matters the most.
Oh, I see. Okay, those kinds of rules. I thought you were looking up the like terms of service stuff.
No. I
I
enjoy
just
law, but
YOLO that stuff.
I don't enjoy it that much. I do not enjoy it that much, especially since a lot of it's boilerplate. Um, okay. No, 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 no. What it was is you always want to put the taming speed. Heck, it might even be worth installing mods to be like 3 times. At least
Mm.
back in the day. I don't know what it is today, but back when I played, like 2016, 2015, 2016, okay? Um, it could take a literal 8 hours to tame a dinosaur.
Yeah, wasn't it like 24 hours for a T-Rex? Like literally?
Depending on the level and all that stuff and what you were doing and like, so if you had like the best possible ingredients, it still was 4 hours, like for a
Damn.
T-Rex. But I have breeding takes longer. Breeding would be like for a Giga, which was a super T-Rex. All right, Gigas are like the super T-Rexes. Breeding was 16 hours at the egg stage, and
Oh,
then
goodness.
another 32 hours at the baby stage. So the egg stage isn't that bad because all you got to do is just check on it every now and then. The baby stage is the one that you want to like put a gun to your. Yeah, yeah, I can't say that these days. Whoops.
You mean chew a carrot? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because how the baby stage worked is it was like an actual IRL baby where you had to be there to hand feed it every 5 minutes. Otherwise, it
So
died.
it's like when a mama dino and a papa dino love each other very, very much. Boop,
It's
baby, and then you have to actually take care of it because they're just like
yeah, yeah,
drooling
yeah.
and off eating
Ma,
things.
ma, and pa then go fuck off, and you're stuck with their kid. And if you don't take care of it, it just dies. Like I literally, I was in a 20-man tribe, and we had to figure out everyone's work schedule in order to raise 2 gigas. Because again, that's 32 hours of just hand feeding.
Work schedule.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
And when we eventually got wiped, because we were some really jackass, like, oh man, I go on. We were the tribe because we were the biggest tribe on the server, and we were the tribe that would like just give dinos away. Like, I don't want to say give dinos away, but like if you were brand new to the server, it'd be like, hey, hello, we sell dinos. We have really good prices. Anything up to level 20, all we want is 1k of something. Like 1k
Wow.
stone, 1k metal, 1k whatever. You want it? Because for the most part, any dino up to level 20 takes an hour. Alright? And if you're brand new, to collect 1,000 stone takes about an hour. Like literally. It was just it's gonna take us an hour to do this. We just want you to put an hour into it as well. And
Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, an
yeah,
hour for an hour. Yeah, and then what would you guys do with the stone after you'd like use it or just chuck
yeah,
it?
yeah, we'd use it.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, but that pissed off a lot of people because they thought we were shortcutting the process. And
Haters be hating, man.
yeah, so eventually, half of the half of the server rose up, even though we were like the nicest people ever. And this was PVE too. When we were all the one time we were all logged off for like an hour, they lured um like 3 wild super dinos because PVE you can't kill other people's stuff, but you can lure wild dinos onto their stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
So they woke up, chose violence. The
yeah.
haters, stinkies, man.
All right. Hopefully it doesn't crash when I'm like, hey, we're just gonna do single player
Drum roll.
and crash.
Mm,
This is great.
wonderful.
Absolutely fantastic. So, do you have Baldur's Gate by any chance?
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I this might sound a little funny, but I used to have people give me codes for games left and right, and I'd just put them in and then forget I'd have them.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's
Because,
totally okay.
it's free code, man. Free code.
Oh, no, no complaints. No complaints. I'm gonna try to
Let's
get
see.
this booted up one more times. And instead of doing a single player game, I'm gonna try playing on an official server. But
I do not have Baldur's Gate.
okay, okay. Um,
I do have a Jurassic World Evolution I just saw.
oh, 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 I don't have that installed. Good game. Like, it's a very chill game. Alright, very,
I
very
heard.
chill. Mm-hmm. Screw Scorched Earth. Screw Scorched Earth. Where is the center? Where's the center? Oh my goodness, does no one play on the center? Literally my favorite map ever. It's not... So, that's EU. I want North America. So there's different maps. That's what each of these are, these names.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the center. One, there's a literal floating island in it, which is already cool to begin with. But
Oh,
two,
I'm sold.
yeah,
There's the center.
yeah, two. Here we go. PVE, check, check. All right. So if it crashes with me trying to join an official, then we got a bigger problem. All right, we got a bigger
Nah,
problem.
we'll just have chat choose plan B.
What is plan B now? Well, I think are we Steam friends?
We can be.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me send you the number. And then...
Oh my.
Oh my. Haven't had a lady's number in a while, have you?
No, and I've never had one just come over. Plan B is a
Oh.
pill. Welcome in, Hambos. I've never just had one just like walk up and just give me her number like that. Very bold, very brave.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this number can't be obtained via a phone or anything, so it's a special kind of number. So don't lose it, okay? It's a friendship number.
You'd be like, okay, I'm not in the shape I was like 4 years ago. Because like starting law school, pre-law school, I was actually in really good shape and did like rock climbing and a bunch of hiking and all that stuff. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
now, did you know, sitting at a desk 12 to 16 hours a day, studying for going on 5 years straight, doesn't
Yes,
really,
gives you a booty.
yeah, yeah, it does not do anything for your figure at all.
Wow. No, that means you got a booty. Bro, chat confirmed. Ruin has a booty.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna get rid of it though. We're gonna get rid of it. All right,
Why? Booties are nice.
booties are nice, but I'm
You get to
always
twerk for that $300.
all right. I'm always suspicious. Always suspicious of a lady who likes a booty on a guy, because their ideas of what to do with that booty terrify me.
Oh. Oh, you
Ouch.
mean that? Oh. Oh, we have a guest. It's a Poppers.
Yeah, it's my two Huskos. You'll hear them a lot. You will hear them a lot. So
Yeah, I read that little story of how one put their nose up your booty, actually, speaking of booties.
yeah. That is the only time. Here you guys go. Here you goes. There you go. You got Bandit to the left, Sahara to the right, and
Oh, so cute.
Sahara was the one middle of an ASMR redeem that she was trying to get my attention for something before the redeem, and then she settled down. And then out of nowhere, she came over, and I thought she was just gonna put her head on my lap. No, 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 no. She stuck her nose down the back of my pants and all the way into my butt crack, and it was just like, oh, I've been cold nosed where I've never wanted a cold nose before. Never. Like,
Oh, she was probably like, smells like burger socks.
yeah, I don't know why she did it. She's never done it before, and I hope she never does it again. All right. But she did get my attention. I'll give her that.
Yeah, well, maybe she's smarter than you give her credit for. She probably figured, hey, I'm going to get his attention and I know just how. And hey, voila.
I don't know. She's the smooth brained out of the two of them. She's really a golden retriever that came out the wrong mom.
Oh, a sister from another mother.
Yeah. I mean, the only husky thing that she really, because she doesn't howl, she does bark, but she doesn't howl. And the only husky thing that she really does is that she'll just go and sleep outside. And that's it. But she loves cuddles. If she gets out, you call her name, she comes back, which is something huskies don't do. Yeah. Burger. Burger. I don't know. Anyways, where were we? Where were we before you distracted me?
Uh, your booty. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes.
How
Yeah,
you're going to twerk for that $300 because it's better than showing a little ankle on the streets?
no. We're at Siso Christian Stream here. All right, we don't do anything to offend the Lord. Anything. Nope.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
man. I wrong script, bro. Let's go back to the.
uh,
Do you think
game.
Jesus had a booty?
I don't know, but like, I mean, one interpretation of Jesus, all right, was that he was a cult leader. Like, you know, those people who like start their own cults and and like exploit people and stuff like that. You know, the
Hmm.
whole like there is a historic because I when I got my bachelor's, I took a class that was like the New Testament. It was just a BS class for me to take. It was interesting, but it was the New Testament as a source of history. Okay, and it was there's actually been a lot of research into how historically accurate the New Testament is. Um, Spoiler alert, it's like 30-50% at best. At best.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna say spoiler alert. He died.
Nah, spoiler alert, he died.
Whoa.
But
Whoa.
there is like an
Mhm.
interpretation in from history and an argument where Jesus was like a cult leader, like, you know, past the Kool-Aid sort of deal. Um, where like Mary and Joseph really were a couple, and where like if you think about it, Mary was a 14 to 16-year-old girl who loved her 18 to 25-year-old boyfriend and got pregnant, and to this day they still stone people to death like that over there. So I don't know, like there's an interpretation of that Mary just taught Jesus very, very well. You're the son of God, otherwise I die. I'm not saying that's what it is. But I'm saying like that is an
But
actual,
yeah,
yeah, that there is,
when you think about it, yeah.
yeah, there is an actual argument using historical documents for that. And that because we do know that Jesus existed. He was a real person,
Mhm.
and we do know that what else? Oh, we do know that he had disciples. Okay. And so like there's an argument that he actually did die, but instead they got one of his disciples who looked a lot like him to come back. and be like, I have in order to keep the cult going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
That
really
sounds
fascinating
valid.
if you look
I
into it.
mean, I'd do that for my cult.
Right?
I'd just get rid of this panda suit and then just be like, yeah, I've risen.
Yeah, I've risen. Isn't that what rebranding is, though?
Exactly. Send me cats and candy. I'm a happy tuber.
Oh my goodness. All right, which one? There you are. Boops. I'll pass.
There I am.
Let's look at games in common.
I sort
Boom.
of laughed earlier when you were talking about Minecraft, Roblox, and all that.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It happens. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh man, it's like I could hear your eye twitching for a second there, like oh the word with the M, the craft of the mines. Oh
Yeah.
no. Have you ever played it though? Like
No,
in the younger no?
even when it was brand new and just coming out, all right, I just looked at it and I was like I don't have anything against games that are like one more thing, like games, Jackie Chan's uncle. Um, but I just looked at it and was like, I got real Legos. I'm not saying that's bad. It's just like, eh, eh,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha. It's a myth.
yeah. Wow, we have Among Us, we have Goose Goose Duck, we have Lethal Company, we have Tower of Fantasy, and The First Descendant, and also V Bridger and VTube Studio. But does that actually count?
Oh yeah, totally games if you think about it. We're
Right?
playing on them right now.
I
Well, you
know.
are technically.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you had a model, I have the DLC. We could do the thing if you wanted, but
Yeah, the thing. My model's still in the works though, so maybe next time.
next time. Well,
Next time.
I think I talked about possibly 40K pilling you, right?
40K pilling?
Yeah. Look. I might be mixing you up with like the other two or three, and this isn't even a bit. This isn't a bit. There's two or three other goth girls that goth VTubers who happen to be girls who DM me every day, and sometimes I get you guys confused.
Whoa, I'm the one that gave you her number, remember?
So did
Like
they.
just now? Whoa. You mean to say what wait, who said I was goth though?
Oh, whatever. It's all the same. It's all the same.
It's
Frassa,
all the
frassa,
same in
frassa,
the
frassa.
dark. It's all black. We don't see a thing.
Right. All right.
Yep. When we eat sandwiches, guys, we eat them in the dark. That's what I was saying.
Well, well. I don't know.
Nothing else to do in the dark.
Yeah, there's nothing
Eat
else to do in the
cereal and
dark.
sandwiches. Yeah.
Cereal, sandwiches, hold your Bible tightly because you're not supposed to be doing anything else when you're in the dark with a person or
Exactly.
by yourself. Remember.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of cereal, we
Mhm.
we gotta we gotta know this. Chat wants to know desperately. I know it. I could hear their thoughts. So, milk or cereal first?
I do something entirely different. Okay?
Oh,
All right, and it's going to blow your mind. I have the milk in a cup, I have the cereal in its own bowl, and they never mix. I take a bite, then I chew and swallow the cereal, then I drink a sip of milk. And I've been like that ever since I was a little kid.
oh my God. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay? I feel like your mind just went poop.
It did. I'm trying to imagine this like they never touch. Have you truly enjoyed pure happiness in your life though if you have not had milk and cereal touch?
I, yeah, I end up with soggy cereal and it's disgusting. The texture alone makes me want to vomit.
Whoa.
Let's see. What? You know, ba-da-ba-bum. I think. Okay, this is a good one. I was trying to think of like what could we play and still kind of maybe have fun commentary over, since ARK
Mm-hmm.
seems to be out of the question.
Yeah,
And
actually, we can do that. You can pick something and I'll
Mhm.
commentate. Like a hockey game.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might just mix through a couple of games, show you a couple of things, etc., etc.
Show me. Show me your games.
Oh, yes. And welcome in, Pendragon. Do you prefer a Rusha or Pendragon? All right, welcome. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And did I miss someone? We were talking earlier, so I do apologize if I miss. I swear I saw someone. Ah, a couple of follows. Okay. Meow Me Plays and Dagny, welcome to the library. Grab a book, grab a blankie, make yourself comfy. All right, I like Pendragon because I read that series growing up as a kid. It's a really cool series. Highly recommend. There's my Husko source. Aha. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen people playing this, right?
TCG card shop.
Yeah, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, doggos.
Yeah, Huskos. Huskos.
Huskos. Husko doggos. Oh, simulator. Okay. Now I can see the game without the picture of those beautiful doggos.
Yeah. Yeah, the beautiful doggos that didn't let me take my nap today. What? What? Why are you having a fit? Your bone's right there. She has her own bone. You can't have all the bones to yourself. That's not how it works. It's like dealing with perpetual 3-year-olds.
Technically, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, but best dogs ever. Best dogs. So much personality.
Agreed. I've
Okay.
always wanted a husky.
Um. Well, if you're, let's see. Since you're in North America, we are approaching husky season. Um. I
Husky season?
Yeah, I used to volunteer. I don't anymore, but I used to volunteer at oh god, at like dog shelters, and every winter is husky season at the dog shelters. It's where, unfortunately, for some reason or another, people's huskies end up at the shelter looking for a
Oh.
new home. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm sure you've been to like a game shop before. You seem nerdy enough. Maybe.
What's a
Maybe.
game shop?
Out. We're no longer friends. Leave. We're done.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah,
kidding. I
I
had
could tell.
I had a friend when I was 12 get me into Magic the Gathering,
Oh, that's really cool.
and he brought me to an actual card shop, and I never knew that kind of stuff existed. It was just cards and
Yeah.
figurines and just stuff everywhere, and Pokemon wasn't a thing at the time, actually. It was just starting, if
Oh
I
my
remember
goodness. That is
correctly.
so long ago.
I know.
That is
I'm ancient.
wow.
So yeah, and then there were that. There was also these things. Oh my god, I don't know if you'd remember them, if they had them out there. Pogs.
Yeah, I still have them.
Oh
I
my god.
I
Yeah,
I,
they had pogs.
I still have that. And I still have the giant pog board.
Oh my god.
All right,
I
because
never had the board. I just had a whole jar of them.
I have like the actual proper container for them. Really, it's like it looks like a Pringles. It looks like a heavy duty Pringles
Yes.
can. Yeah, and I can't ever show them. Like I'd have to dig them out. I think I know where they're at. All right, just because it would dox me like super hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the vast majority of the pogs that I have is from the local zoo. Because
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
yeah, and so is my giant pog board. Is my mom would sign me up for like kids programs at the local zoo. Okay, and every at the end of every week they'd give you something and you'd go home with them. And so that's why I have that. I never played with them. I think maybe once when they gave it to us. But yeah. Yeah, I remember Pogs though. Sorry, I interrupted your.
No, that's
I
all good. And we're like reminiscing like old people in like rocking chairs, yelling at
right.
children to get off our lawns.
Yeah, never having kids. That's on my yeah.
Yep, yep.
Hello. Okay, well, time to feed my addiction. Hoink, hoink,
Why
hoink.
have kids when you have a whole chat?
Right. Why have kids when we have these lovely people here? Dick Master.
Exactly.
Hello on the red side. Hello, hello, and
I just
Master
hear Dick
Moo.
Master.
Yeah. So we dual stream both YouTube and Twitch. And over on the YouTube side, there's a guy whose name is Dick Master.
Nice. Much respect.
Much respect indeed. Much respect indeed. Lots of respect for the master of the Richards.
Much respect.
Blink. Up, up. Closing time.
Time for you to go home and to put away your stinky socks.
Yeah. I know who I... Oh gods. There there was a card shop that I don't go to anymore. I used to. Um who that's a song they would play whenever like F&M Friday Night Magic would end. All right, and they'd want everyone to get out. I've heard that song too many times in my life. I really have.
I have also.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what else? Gods, I had thought, but it went whew. It followed your brain. What? It followed your brain
What
after I
brain?
told you. Oh, oh, oh. I did not know you were a zombie. We
Oh, no.
okay,
No, no,
okay.
don't worry. But who needs a brain really when you have a panda shirt, right?
Oh, that
Right?
is true. Like, who needs brain when you have booba? Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, shoot. I designed myself wrong then. Time to rebrand.
re just rebrand as a pair of floating breasts. That's it.
Exactly. That's it. That's
Just
it. I'd have your $300 in like 2 days and I'd just mail it over. There you go.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Actually, okay, so you'll discussion that I was having with my manager. All right, which their title is the Sage. You'll hear me talk about Sage Owl.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, and we're talking about like future comms and something I'm looking into doing because being a guy, I don't exactly have big whamma jamma memories here. Okay, okay.
No, but
Um,
it's confirmed you've got a booty.
yeah, that's a temporary thing. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
to kind of pander, because I I suspect this is true for you. Majority of your audience is probably male. I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay, majority of
I
my
was just
audience.
telling someone. Yeah.
Yeah, majority of my audience tends to be female.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Uh,
saw. I saw.
yep.
It's that suave voice.
Indeed. But to kind of pander to that, something I've noticed in VTuber art is there is a lot of like fun, sexy time artwork, and that's great. There's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with that. All right. but there's not that much in terms of like romantic, like deeply romantic, affectionate. And so I was talking about this to kind of like pander to like that female fantasy of having a couple of pieces like that done. It's okay, Master Moo. We're all dudes here. I'm a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Duda's in the house.
Exactly.
My schlong is bigger than his.
I'll give you a good bit. Oh my goodness. I'll give you a good bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I mean I use this one occasionally, but like it's better if you happen to be female. It's if any guy ever complains about if any guy ever complains about their penis size, all right, always keep in mind that back in the early 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s, we guys invented vibrators and put ourselves out of business because now women can go and buy them in any color, shape, size, or taste that they like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my drawer would agree.
We have Turtle's withdrawing into his shell. He's like, "Oh no, no,
Oh
no,
no,
no, no,
no, no.
no, no."
But yeah, I was just having that talk with someone today actually where the turtle. Poor turtle.
Poor Turtle. He's my head Twitch mod, so he's used to things.
Yeah, he's
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 seen some
seen some
things.
shit. Yeah.
All right, like he's seen some things.
Oh
Anyways,
my
you're just
god.
having this talk
Ew.
today.
Yeah, I was having this talk today to a friend who was like, because I was saying it's an interesting social experiment at the moment where I went from, having a model and stuff and doing like appearances and talking to a bunch of people to rebranding and practically starting over with nothing, with a
Mm-hmm.
new name and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like no one actually talks to you anymore. It's like they just don't know who you are, or if you don't have any kind of a model or history or something, they're just like it's like they just think you're a bot. And so I was thinking, like, I was having this talk, this
Mm-hmm.
thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a 3-minute ad and I'm just like, oh my God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can sit and wait here. Because, like, I was going to do something for Turtle since he says he needs bleach. Alright.
Okay.
I was going to do something. It shouldn't take too long.
Oh, that's
And,
what happened. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I was having this thought how it's just different now. How I like giggle to myself where it's like, hey, I don't have anyone going, a dummy mommy or anything,
yeah, yeah.
They just don't know who you are. And I'm just like, I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, you get a chance to, like, really put your name out there and do stuff. And, yeah. And, like,
Mm.
really, really establish your boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Because I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't know why in my head, I had always pictured you to be, like, super cute and sweet. So, like, this is.
Super cute and sweet, huh? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that was the original vibe that I was originally going for. Just cute, sweet, and whatever.
Hmm.
And then I'd open my mouth and just scare the living crap out of everybody. And then I just realized, hey, as funny as it may be to troll for a bit, it's like, let's step into something a little more comfortable.
There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. All right. It's the important part at the end of the day is that you're happy. That is always the important part.
Dang right.
Hmm.
Happy as a skipper and peanut butter and Nutella. Oh my God.
Alcos. Hold it.
Oh yeah, I subbed, so I don't see the ads anymore.
Oh. Oh my
Forgot to
goodness.
tell you, you could keep playing now.
I wasn't. Why? Thank you for the sub. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Who else wants a sub?
Oh, you don't have to do that. You do not. No, no, no. I wasn't. I'll stop playing because I'm gonna give Turtle exactly what he needs right now. All right. It's an emote
Oh,
that I've had for a while that I'm gonna upload just for today, just for Turtle, because I have a feeling that his sanity's gonna be tested. Tested.
oh, oh my! Yes, Nutella Aru.
All right, Turtle. Uh, sadly,
Sadly.
we have to get rid of our Turtle exclusive emote for today. Don't worry, it'll
Oh,
be back. Okay. Which, speaking of emotes, I actually got a hold of the emote artist. We're going to be redoing all of them because I figured out how to communicate to her because she doesn't do Twitch stuff. So this is kind of more for my community. I figured out what to tell her, like what the way to tell her that hey, these are coming up really small on Twitch. We gotta fix this. All right, if you refresh in a wee bit, hold on. Okay, yeah, if you refresh, you will now see the new emote. All right, you'll now see the new emote.
oh, I'm gonna refresh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Don't worry, the turtle emote will be back tomorrow. The turtle emote will be back tomorrow, but just for today. Just for today.
Nemo. Is it the? Oh my goodness! I love these emotes. They're so cute.
They're so good. Rory does an amazing job. Rory, for the still ones, are all by Rory. All right. Yes, boy. What is it? Okay. We're actually going to go on a break right here real quick. I'm going to leave you with them. I don't know. Just don't burn
Okay,
down the library.
I'll try. I'll try. We
Yes.
might take a few books and talk about stories. Does the timer start now? I believe it does. Hello, chat. Welcome to my library, where we talk about Nutella and peanut butter, sometimes jam. I don't know. What would you guys prefer on your toast or bread or whatever you eat? Nutella, jam, peanut butter, the whole thing together. I mean, that's good too, right? Damn, I'm making myself hungry. Pellish. What in the nine worlds is Pellish? Eggs. Eggs. That reminds me of the that one video with the seal where they're like eggs. Eggs. I love that video. If you guys have not seen it, you should go check on YouTube's the eggs video with the seal doggo, water doggo thing with subtitles. Beautiful masterpiece. Peanut butter toast. Oh, that's so good. With a tall glass of milk. It's even better. Trauma? Will you have trauma if you see what? The seal video? Nah, 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 nah. It's a wholesome video. It's just the doggo, the water doggo going, "Rrrg, rrrg."
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Ah. Hopefully we didn't miss
Oh,
anything.
scatter about, chat. He's back. Shh.
Just clean up the hentai section. I know what you guys do when I leave.
The what now?
The hentai section in the
Oh,
library. I know what you guys do when I leave. It's okay.
we do not know what you speak of.
Okay. Sure.
We were in the world domination section.
That's what's a hentai? Well, ask your parents. Ask your parents. That's a hentai. Let's see. Okay, I think we're gonna rotate games here. We're gonna save and just kind of do. I like the idea of like chatting with you and just trying different games.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm. And then
While we reminisce of the good old days and the
yeah,
peanut butter
before
toast.
back when. All right, did you ever have a snow day in October?
Yes.
Okay, it's not
I
just
live in
like
Canada. It's I have those occasionally. Well, used to. Now with the
yeah,
whole global warming
yeah.
shit kind of, yeah.
That's what I mean. Is I had a snow day in October when I was a kid, and it's like I don't see that happening anytime soon now.
No. Uh-uh. I remember being excited to go out for Halloween, and it had snowed earlier that week, and it was like really darn cold, but it had all melted because it's like cold at night but hot during the day. But then on the exact 31st of October, it was like huge snowstorm, and it was like, oh, balls. Can't go get candy. It's like snowstorm. But my parents were chill. They were like, let's put on your snowsuit and your costume over it. So I looked like a
Oh,
fat princess, but
it's like no.
I walked like a Michelin tire man, but
You're a Michelin princess.
yes, exactly. I got my candy.
Alright, let's see. What do we have? Um. All right. Who likes XCOM? Anyone here like XCOM? Um, anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Wait, do I have XCOM installed?
Do you?
No, I do not.
Is it
Uh,
loading of the downs?
no, it's not even that. It's not even that.
Oh.
You like Twitter? Shame it doesn't exist anymore. Shame it doesn't exist anymore.
What's a Twitter?
Yeah, what is a Twitter? What is a Twitter? Uh, all right. I guess we'll do Cult of the Lamb.
Yes, I love that game. Oh my god. Oh, I want a lamb.
You want a lamb?
Call it husky
Aww. Aww.
or get a husky and call it lamb.
That'd actually be an adorable name for a husky. And wait,
Come here, lamb.
you're Canadian?
Yeah, I'm Canadian, eh?
Oh, I wasn't sure about that. Eh?
A boot. Yeah, a
Yeah,
boot. A boot. Yeah.
yeah. I'm sorry, but you're like the 10th Canadian that I have as a friend on this platform. It's not. It's funny, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. Who also happens to be a goth girlfriend.
Oh no, no, no. You're the first one on that specific category, Canadian and goth girlfriend.
But I'm not even goth.
Yet, yet.
Yet.
All right.
Yet.
Yeah, you're rebranding. You're rebrand. Hold it. Hold it.
Oh,
Hold it.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
it.
yeah.
One sec. One sec. Let me make sure I understand your subculture correctly. All right. What are you rebranding into? What is it?
Your mom.
That explains the confusion. That explains the confusion. I
Mm-hmm.
I told my mom I did streaming, and
Uh
she
huh.
was like, "Oh, you mean podcasts that you listen on your iPod, right?" And it's like, you know what? That's close enough.
Yeah, close
That
enough,
yeah,
mom. Close enough.
I don't think you're ready for the truth of Anime Boy Online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like even with like our jobs, it sometimes feels like a double life when you have a really serious job
Uh-huh.
and then you come home and you just like shoot the shit with a cartoon character. Like,
Uh-huh.
and then you go back to work and it's just like, oh man, it's like a Batman and nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Nobody knows. Nobody and like yeah, here we go. Uh I was having some troubles last night or 2 nights ago with the app. So if this app isn't working, please let me know. For those who might be on a computer or something. I don't know what else to do, but the Cult of the Lamb app. Well, yeah, I know, but nobody knows. It's so weird. You're just like, yeah. I do stuffs online, and I'm making it even worse. Like, not in my case, but I know people who are like, yeah, I have a 4 foot long body pillow with functionally my face on it, and it's just like explaining that to normal people would be very difficult.
Yeah. And then when if they would ever see it, they'd be like, "What is that? That's not your face. What what the heck?"
Yeah, well, I've paid the budget of a small child. So might as well be. It might as well be at this
You mean the
point.
budget of a small child's, like, shoes in a year?
Oh God, oh God, that is so
Grow
true.
so fast, they go through all these shoes, yeah.
So many. Alrighties.
Look at
Uh,
him, he's so cute and happy.
on those. Uh, let's see. We have. Okay. Are you guys all revolting? What's the deal here?
They're turning to my cult.
No. Shame you don't have this game because it is 2 player. You.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Re-educate. Re-educate. All right. Re-educate. Oh, let me actually get it so that way you guys can hear the music. Whoop, pop, tink. Properties. And where is it? Where is it?
Oh, yes, that's right, the game title.
Hmm.
No, we're playing ARK, Dagny.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did you not
yeah.
see the dinosaurs in here?
Do you not see them? Do you not see Master? All right, now I do appreciate the help, Master. I know you're saying put them in detention. I know you say, but I'm gonna actually be a little serious here, okay? Drop it, please. Thank you. Okay. You're not in trouble at all. Just. Anyways,
Yeah, so I saw the
yeah.
last game you're picking up a lot of, doo-doos.
Yeah, yeah. No, we were picking up a lot of poo poo, a lot of poo poo. Where is it? Where is it? Uh, well, rar. I guess we get no music and like it.
It's okay, I'll be the beatbox.
All right,
Boop, ch-doop, boop, ch-doop, boop, boop, boop.
not bad, not bad, not
Yeah,
bad, not bad.
not
Uh,
bad at all.
nah, comrade, nah. Cuss. All right, I give up. I don't know why it doesn't want to pick up the music. Why Streamlabs? This is another reason why Streamlabs might be going the way of the dodo. Is I've
Mm.
struggled with it for so long. Like it's great when you're just starting out because it really does just make everything simplistic and easy. for
It
like
does. I agree.
yeah, for like starting. But once you get an idea of what's going on, um, switch over to like Stream Elements or OBS.
OBS. OBS.
Why OBS?
Because it's big and complicated and it could do so many things that I have yet to discover, but that I
Oh,
hear good
okay.
things about.
Okay, okay, that's a good reason.
Mhm.
That's a good reason. Ba, 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 ba,
But
ba,
hey,
ba.
if there's any other alternatives out there, I'd be down to try them all and then see
Twitch had
which
its
one's the
own
best.
for a wee bit.
What happened to that?
I don't know if they still do or don't. I have no idea what's going on. I just know that for a little bit they had their own here. Yeah, we are the chillest cult around. Let's actually. I know what we'll do. We'll supplement the music. We'll supplement it. Wait, boom, boom, boom. Sweet. Thank you, AI music.
I don't know if it's just on the streams end,
Mm-hmm.
but do you see a message here where it says message from the Cult of the Lamb Twitch integration team?
No, I do not on my end.
I see it on your stream.
Oh, what does it? What's it about? Because like it's part of the integration app.
It
Uh,
says the COTL Twitch integration has been updated for the Unholy Alliance update. Streamers not on this update will not be able to use the Twitch integration until they have updated their game. Dismiss message.
I see. I thought the game was totally updated. It's like on my end, it says this cult has no followers, and it's like that's incorrect. That is factually false. That
That
is
is a
wrong.
lie.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
have plenty of followers. Well, like, are
Yeah,
you?
I saw them.
Is this game saying that I have to get the DLC? Is that what's going on? Hold on, hold on.
Um,
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom
Oh,
right
we
now.
will. Investigation time.
Uh, Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Ruh-oh.
All right, got some work to do now. Cult of the Lamb. Is there an update? Cloud up to date. All right. Is the DLC? There is, in
Chat sees
fact,
it too, right? Am I losing my marbles?
losing my mind. There is, in fact,
Wish
DLC.
somebody would tell me I'm fine.
No thanks. All right.
Nothing is right.
Uh, fine. Fine. Fine.
Yes, we
Fine.
must save the youth group.
Huh. Huh. Yes. That is we're a youth group as far as the IRS is concerned. Okay, because if the
Mm-hmm.
Joker
Mm-hmm.
won't mess with the IRS, we're not messing with the IRS.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen that old comic
Which one?
where the Joker won't mess with the IRS?
Might have seen it, but I was probably like,
Okay. It is glorious. It is. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna see if I can find.
yeah, IRS don't play around.
Okay.
So, don't question what exactly is like. What does the IRS stand for? Like,
Internal Revenue Service. Uh,
oh, okay, all right,
yeah,
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
So Canada is something else. All right, so now I made the. All right. So you got to
Uh,
pay your taxes.
yes, yes. There's two of my favorite Joker memes. I don't know if they're memes, what to call them. Give me a second. I'm gonna send it to you so you can experience the glory of this. Plus, it's a warm up. It's a warm up. Plus, I'm also stalling for time because we're installing the DLC as we speak.
Exactly.
Streamer things. All right. Right. Okay. And then there's an older one that's even funnier. There's an older one where Joker versus the Nazis. All right.
Oh dear.
It's great. It's absolutely great.
Oh no, Master Moo.
Oh, Knowles, what's going on? What's going on?
They haven't paid their taxes in 9 years.
Oh, yeah, you're probably screwed. Probably.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good
Good
luck.
luck. They're probably even watching right now, man. They're going to be calling your number in like 2 seconds, knocking at your door like, I 137 million.
All right. That's from the comic, and that's absolutely great.
American criminal
Criminal
lunatic.
lunatic. I hate Nazis. Gotta spread the freedom. Gotta spread the freedom.
And then somewhere as you say that, an eagle soars. Just squeak. Because that's my impression of an eagle.
All
They're
right.
like,
All right. I think if you guys refresh, because if we go to the Twitch integration configuration, all right, I think if you guys refresh, we might be able to get some people in here. Okay, we might.
all right, let's refresh.
I make no promises. Make no promises. Because like I had it pop up on my screen saying, "Hey, guess what? There's been updates to the app," and it's like, okay.
You are correct. It is gone.
Nice. Doctor, it's good to see you, Doctor. Welcome in, welcome in. Come, Amelia. She comes and goes. She comes and yeah. Let's see if we can get some of you guys in here. Let's see if we can get some of you guys in here. Okay. Because like, oh, our Spidey friend isn't offering. Oh, I was hoping our Spidey friend would have someone. That's why I sold all those things. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do some cleanup. You know, everyone's big EP right now. I get it. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for contributing. Yes. Remember, we're not a cult. We're not a cult. We're a youth group. Okay. We're a youth group for the purposes of tax evasion. We are a youth group. Oh, what this? What's this? There's colors everywhere. What's this?
What's
What's
this?
this?
What's
There's white
this?
things in the air. Oh my goodness. It's almost Thanksgiving. It is almost Thanksgiving.
Oh, really? We
Mhm.
just had the Canadian Thanksgiving
Yeah,
last
you
weekend or the
Canadians are
weekend
lucky.
before.
You get two Thanksgivings.
Yeah, I really give thanks when I see Black Friday roll around.
I
Get on that
believe it.
Amazon shopping like
Oh
it's
my
nobody's
goodness.
business.
Is there a Canadian Black Friday?
There is actually
Yeah.
because we have to copy the Americans and have the dealios.
Mm-hmm. Because like, if this Canadian Black, like, you guys get 2 Black Fridays. That's freaking sweet.
Technically,
Hey.
yeah.
Oh, bed rest, my dear, bed rest. We take care of us. All right, now while it's dark out, let's go on a quest. Link, he's come to town. He's come. Yeah, just a reminder for anyone who might be new to this channel and may have forgotten, we don't do unban requests here. All bans are permanent. All decisions are final. Um,
It's true. I've seen it.
well, I know some people might try to make jokes that they probably shouldn't, because a lot of channels do unban requests. But I decided from the get go, I'm not going to bother with that. Not that I don't believe in second chances, I do. I believe that we can handle this verbally and talk about it like adults. And then if we get to the point where we can't talk about it like adults, it's probably best for us to go our separate ways. So, ooh, Slinky?
Indeed.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan, like I don't hate it or whatever, but I'm just not a fan of Gardy. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Gardy. Get out of here, Gardy. Shoot.
It's like, whoa, total squirrel moment.
Shoot. I'm not a fan of like doing unban request streams. Um, just I guess that's kind of like part of my legal education. Is like because there's a reason. There's a reason why. Oh, this is Rumor Potato. There's and welcome in, Tater. Welcome in. There's a reason why we don't like go around saying when people who have done horrendous things are like released from prison or something like that. All right, we just let them live their lives. Is
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a firm believer of if you've done the time, all right, you've paid the crime and you should be given a second chance. And so it can be really humiliating to people, like even IRL, to actually pull up past grievances that they've done and just never let them get that second chance. I don't know. We do get real deep here from time to time, and then go back to talking about like Booba and all that stuff.
Yes, exactly. Booba and Booty, the
It's
two
okay,
B's.
Master. Come back in a year. All right. Come back in a year. Okay. Ooh, which card? Oh. All right. I need to check something here. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure it's like so. Ostensibly, you are in fact a straight female, right?
A
If not,
straight what?
you identify as a straight woman, right? Right. If
I
not, that's okay.
identify as a pancake.
As a pancake. Oh my.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I that's funny. I've not been asked that. I've the most I've been asked is what are your pronouns?
Oh, okay.
And
This is a bit. So like you can just tell me, hey, that's going too far. All right.
oh no, it's not going too far at all, man. I'm into anything that has a heartbeat and is
Oh,
human, I
oh,
guess.
that's okay. So you're even more of an expert on this subject than I thought you were. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So is that a rabbit's foot?
That looks like a rabbit's foot.
Really? Please tell me it's
No, it
not
looks
just
like
me.
something else entirely. I was distracted by that this whole time, biting my tongue like, "Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say
I'm
it."
like,
And it has
I'm staring at it. I'm just like,
and it has three,
I know.
three, three.
Yes. Well, it's just extra hairy. It's extra hairy.
Yeah.
Like I think they knew what they were doing. That's not.
Yeah. But I
That is
mean, you know,
not.
they
Anyways,
but,
anyways.
yeah, rabbit's foot. Mhm.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. I just want. I was asking to establish your credibility. All right, I wanted to understand your because like I'm assuming that you've probably seen more of those things than I have. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't go shopping for
I sometimes I think I've seen everything, and then I just see something new every day, and it's just like I'm not
them.
even phased anymore.
Oh God, I know that. Like, what if it's okay? You don't have to. What do you do, IRL?
What if I do IRL what?
What do you do, IRL? I forgot. I forgot. Like you said, you see everything.
Uh, yeah, what I do IRL, like, is
Like
a
profession.
normal, boring yeah, I'm actually an accountant for a company.
Oh,
I,
okay.
do finance and payroll and all that stuff, all their bills, but when I mean I've seen everything, it's because 'cause I've been on the internet since I was 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
That's
makes
pretty much where I've seen everything.
that makes
I'm
sense.
just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, pigs can fly," and it's like, alright."
Yeah. Like I remember when Two Girls One Cup was on YouTube. So it was
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
yeah, it was a wild time back then. It was a
Oh, goodness.
wild. Oh, see, Ray is our NSFW expert. He knew exactly what that rabbit's foot does. It does, in fact, make things spawn. It does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
As long as you have the complimentary part. All right. And about 9 months. But you can get things to spawn out of it.
I also noted the color of the rabbit's foot. It was interesting. It made it extra beautiful.
It did make it extra pretty. Uh, but it goes back to what we were talking about, earlier, where it's
Indeed.
like guys, don't feel emasculated by how big or small you might be. Women can
Mhm.
go out and purchase whatever size they want.
Exactly.
Hmm. You said you were literally having this conversation earlier today, and I'm curious now. I'm actually curious because like it's not not a
Mhm.
conversation. Like, hey, friendo, how's it going? Let's talk about dildo sizes. Okay.
Well, girls, they just yap to each other like, "Hey, I got the big red,
Uh,
freaking, what do they call it now? The dolphin nowadays." It's like, "Yeah, I tried that one last week."
see, when I grew up, it was the Challenger. All right.
Challenger.
You don't know about the Challenger?
The Challenger, I
Uh, it,
probably I've seen it probably, but I don't
it's
know
a
it by
fist
name.
on a stick,
Oh dear.
holding another fist on a stick.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Oh dear. I wonder.
I,
I would
I,
be using that for something else though. I'd
I,
be going in the streets like, "Hey, shake my hand,
yeah,
shake my hand."
I feel like that's a weapon more than it is a toy. I'm just
It
like,
is. Like it would have a little button and the fist would just extend,
yeah.
knock someone in the throat. Like, "Hey."
Just bam, 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 just
You mess with the challenger.
you have you have challenged the challenger, and now you must.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, I have all kinds of conversations. I'm one of the few and the rare, though I'm sure there's others that are out there like this that are just so like chill and zen. It's like live and let live, man, that like almost
yeah.
nothing offends me. and sometimes it'll offend people that nothing offends me, but it's like, live and let
Yeah,
live, man. Just chill,
like
enjoy life.
it's a time, place. The magic. How do you? How one? What is the magic wand? Two, how do you know this? All right, doctor. I guess the good doctor has been prescribing magic wands to people.
He must, yes. Or they must, rather.
Yes. Oh.
Well, they
Uh,
do have dirty in their names, so that should be a hint. Because
I
I don't.
yeah.
They're talking about magic wands. I'm not sure they mean the Harry Potter kind.
Oh my goodness. Which I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know they're super kinky in Harry Potter. You just know they are in that universe. That's all. That's all. Look. Sorry if I've ruined any childhoods, but the author did it already.
Oh gosh, that reminds me back in the day where the internet decided to leak a spoiler
What?
and everyone was so butthurt over it.
That Snape kills Dumbledore?
Yes.
I remember that time.
And people were legit like very upsetty spaghetti.
Okay. I got a horrendous IRL trolling story. All right. It's not that bad, but it is that bad contextually. Okay. So back when I was still working at my first job. All right, which was at a Kroger's. Okay, and back when the last Harry Potter book was published, like actually released. Okay, I went to my job to pick it up because I got a discount. All right. So we were all standing in line, and there was this woman who was like, "Oh, wasn't paying attention. Oh well."
Oh.
There's this woman who was like 30s, 40s ish. Okay. It was like
Yes.
30s, 40s ish in line. Boy, you have food, you have water. I don't understand. I don't understand. It was like
He just
30s.
doesn't have your attention.
That's the problem. There's no way. I'm not giving him attention. So she was like 30s, 40s ish. Was waiting. You. Okay. Oh my goodness. 30s, 40s, and she. Okay.
Yeah, let me guess. She started wailing and crying, wanting a refund because she
No,
didn't like
no,
how the
no, no, no,
story
no,
ended.
no. So sorry. This was the last. This was the last Harry Potter book. All right.
Hmm.
All right. So for context, if you haven't read Harry Potter, Snape kills Dumbledore happens in the second to last one. I don't remember the names. Okay. I don't remember the names. So I do apologize. I don't remember the names, but Snake killing Dumbledore happens in the second to last one. All right, and she was holding the last one. We were talking, and she was complaining about spoilers being released online. And me being a smart aleck young guy was like, "Oh, spoilers! I'm gonna tell you right now. Snape kills," and she screamed Bloody Mary like absolutely top of her lungs as soon as I said Snape kills Dumbledore, and then she went, "Oh," and like did that nervous chuckle, and then yeah, just like I feel kind of bad for her. It's terrible because it was like my place of work, and that's definitely not something you want to do. But
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, yeah.
yeah, oopsie. I don't remember which one's which. I don't remember. Oh, we're all hungry. You guys are all hungry. Okay. That's an easy peasy fix. Nope. Nope. Stringy meat gruel. Okay. Cook. Doop, 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 doop.
Does that
Yes.
actually feed like a bunch of people or just one
Just
person?
one, which is why we're gonna
Oh
freeze the
dear.
clock here for a little bit. And we're gonna go fishing. There should be shrink.
Do you actually like fishing
Yeah.
in IRL?
No, no,
Mhm.
no, 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 no. No, no.
Just in
Um,
simulations.
just in simulations. Just in simulations. All right. I like because no fish are harmed, all of that stuff. Whatever makes PETA happy. Whatever makes PETA happy. Don't want to get canceled by PETA.
Mhm.
They're crazy.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah. No.
PETA loves us over here on Ruins channel.
Hmm.
Mhm.
No, it's just a lot of work. A lot of like fishing's fun, but it's like one of those like once a year things. How about yourself?
Yeah, I agree. It's one of those once a year things around camping time in the summer when I'm actually just there to be on the boat, really. Catch some sun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, fun fact, I actually have this deadly fear of fishing hooks.
Oh.
If kids are fishing, I will be nowhere near
Oh.
them because I am afraid they will get that hook somewhere in my ass.
Well, leave your donkey on shore, and you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but I need the donkey.
Is he your emotional support donkey?
Yes, carries
Oh,
all my bags.
that's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't want those hooks, I hear horror stories. What if I get one in my eye or something, you know?
you got two eyes. You got two eyes.
You
I
don't know that.
I I hope you do. All right. Uh, if not, I mean, you have options now for fun times. You have more options. That's all.
Shit's for fun time.
Trying to look at the positives. Trying to look at the
Oh, yeah, definitely. Maybe I could put that magic wand to good use.
Oh yes, it'll really vibrate your brain now. Really vibrate your
Yeah, it
brain.
will. Wake it up. Nah, I have 2 eyes, don't worry.
Okay.
2 little peepers.
Jeepers creepers.
Admit it, you were, like, sweating for a second.
Nah,
Like, "Oh, no."
nah,
You don't? You don't sweat bullets?
nah. Trust me. Like it. Uh, I get the sense that like almost anything. Like we could talk about almost anything and be chill. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure we could talk about anything, period. Be chill.
yeah. Like you just get the vibe, and it's like okay, I'm not I'm not
Exactly.
concerned.
Nope.
Um, mhm.
Imagine accidentally offending somebody, though.
Oh
I
god,
always
like
feel horrible.
I do too. I do too. All right, now that we've gone fishing, okay,
Can we actually feed them now with all those fishies?
yes, you
Yeah.
actually can for the most part. Not totally, but it's doops, doops,
It's edible.
doops, doops. Yes, it's we're doing our best here. We're doing our best. If you change your
Doing the
oh,
best. Oh,
did you fail? Oh
oh.
yes. Okay. If you change your mind, I'll be the first in line. Okay. I think we can finally make an outhouse. Under
Yes.
Yeah, they're so important. Outhouses are so important.
They are.
All right.
Will that mean no more doo doo?
Yes, yes. Oh, here's a funny outhouse story for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so a couple years ago, I did some hiking in the Appalachian Mountains. Like, nothing, nothing really big. All right. Um, and on my way back, there was only one outhouse on that entire trail.
Oh no.
Okay. No, that's
Uh-huh.
fine. Like that. Normally, there's zero outhouses on a trail. All right.
Yeah.
So, on my way back, I stopped at that outhouse. Okay, because I didn't have to go on my way down. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, oh, we got some peeps that are hungry. I
Okay,
didn't have.
but when you mean you gotta go, it's
Yeah, yeah. I didn't
the
have to. I
number
didn't. Have,
20,
I
not
didn't.
the
Yeah,
number uno.
I
Okay,
have to
okay,
go
okay.
number two. All right. I mean, yeah, sure.
'Cause,
I had to pee a couple of times, but that's where being a guy is, bit of an advantage.
exact that's what I was
That's
about to say. You got the advantage just being like, "Alright, Imma go over there to that tree."
yeah. They make appliances. Like this is
I've
this is
seen them. I've wanted one.
I. All right. I will tangent to this story. We'll get back to the original, but just real quick.
Mhm.
Um, one year I got my sister one. She's my older sister because we went on vacation together. All right. And while she was driving, she made a joke about, "Oh, I've always wanted one of those." So I made a mental note. I was like, "I know what you're getting for Christmas now." Yeah. So yeah, I got one. Um. Oh, here's another funny one. All right, a funny Christmas gift where it was my sister, my other older sister, thought that I got my niece, her daughter, um, her underage daughter, panties for Christmas when I got her socks. And she
What?
screamed at me that year, "What sort of pervert would get somebody panties for Christmas?"
Oh, no.
Like in front of the whole family. Okay.
Oh,
And
no.
so my 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 devious brain was like, "Thanks, sis. Thanks. You didn't even wait." And then like literally a minute later, her daughter was like, "Hey, they're the socks I asked for." And my sister was like, "Oh, next Christmas. Next Christmas. I got my sister edible panties." And she looked at me like, "Okay, that's actually pretty damn funny." Like, that's actually.
Wow. Oh, man.
He was bright red and embarrassed.
I can imagine.
Hmm.
But then you just look at her with a little cheeky grin and a wink, like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right."
Healing Bay Janitor Station. Uh, what? But anyways, okay. Where were we
Yeah, the
before that?
outhouse
The
when
outhouse. Okay.
you had to go
So
doo-doo. Yeah,
had to go
yeah,
doo
yeah.
doo. Went to this outhouse. All right. Sat down. Started to do my business. Door closed, and then I bursted out laughing because the entire door had this high quality photo that the park rangers had put there. Clearly, the park rangers had put there. Okay, that was uh, hold on a sec. That was of a bear in the woods taking a crap, looking at the camera.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, right. So that's staring at you when you're sitting down in that
Staring
outhouse.
at it. Having an
Like,
interdimensional staring contest.
yeah, isn't that great? Like, whoever
That
did
is
that was just
great.
like, I hope you got a raise. I hope you got a raise.
I hope so.
Like that genuine joy. Uh, farm plots, farming bundle,
I used to
scarecrows.
enjoy going to school bathrooms as a teenager, back when I was in high school, obviously,
Okay.
and just read the crap people would write on the stalls.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't end too. Like, at least
No,
as
and
an
they
adult, yeah,
yeah, it doesn't end. It never ends.
yeah,
And like people would have actual conversations with each other and respond to each other every day. And I had this friend that would go to the bathroom and get excited, like, I got a response today, I
yeah.
hope it's a cute guy. And then I'm like, dude, you're in a chick's bathroom.
You're in a
I don't
girl's
I don't
bath.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Like,
I don't think so. I hate to bust your bubble, but I don't think so.
odds are, especially back then, like there wasn't. I mean, there were trans people, but it wasn't as widely known or accepted. So, like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Um. So, yeah. I guess cheaper rituals, shrine, tabernacle. What's basic decorations?
Tabernacle, the word of my people.
The word. Yeah, I don't think. Bandit, what is it, boy? I can't give you attention, right, meows. Okay? Can't give you the attentions. Oh, that makes them go faster.
Hmm.
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 Huh. Huh. You know, we're gonna go with the janitor station. Right? Right? Hold on a sec.
Indeed.
Hold on a sec. I feel like having
Oh
them.
my god.
Yes?
Was that what was it? The something booth? Was that a cat?
I think so. Maybe?
Oh my god.
Ooh. Or maybe we'll get a scarecrow, because that is our food source.
Yes.
Oh, scarecrow it is. Scarecrow it is! So we have spoken. There. So that way we can focus on the farming.
Yes, feed our people. Our youth group.
Feed the people, feed the youth group. I don't know, you got any fun stories to share? I mean,
I
I
have a
can.
million.
Let's go! Let's go!
Well, this one time at band camp.
Oh, was it a flute or tuba?
You got that reference. I love it.
Although I've never
Oh
seen.
man.
I've actually never, ever, ever seen that.
That movie?
Yeah.
No. It's just it wouldn't have the same. Back then it was like in a whole other era of
Mm-hmm.
like nowadays you look at stuff and it's like, man, that's someone
Yeah.
in the world today would be like, that's way too offensive. We can't air that. But
I
back
don't.
then it was just like, oh, balls loose, man.
I don't think so. I honestly. Um. I think it's that we get older. We don't
Mm-hmm.
want to see, because like here's we have we have letters to World War I soldiers that have black and white nude photos of the girls that they were dating, that they would send
Mm.
with with your typical, like, hey, don't think of the other girls while you're out there, sort of stuff that they would write to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I always keep that in mind, where it's like I think there's just something inherent about getting older that makes you a bit more conservative, so to speak. Not like conservative in views, but like conservative in like values, perhaps.
Yeah. I think your interests just tend to shift to something else, like elsewhere entirely. Like, okay, seen it, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, Let's move on to something
Yeah,
else.
exactly. Where it's just like, okay, we've done this, we've been there. Like, there's only, I mean, Booba's nice, but once you've
Mhm.
seen enough,
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
like less, more seriously, but less. All right. So there's this woman yesterday when I was in court, um, because I sit to the right hand of the judge,
Mhm.
and the scrubs on her were too big. So when she got up, she straight up ended up mooning me, and it was like, ew, ew, like the prison scrubs were too big on her, and she mooned me, and it's just like, well, that disproves something I thought as a young boy. That's impossible for women to moon people. Because I didn't want to see that.
Yeah, it's interesting. And I don't know if you get that, but like the whole parasocial people, the
Uh,
ones that think, "Hey, I'll pop into your DMs and send you a nude and hope you like it just to be friends with you."
oh no,
You
no,
get that
no,
yet?
no,
Oh
God,
no.
no. That's thankfully the one thing where it's like, um, that's the one thing that I don't get. Thankfully,
Oh, you lucky.
yeah,
I don't know if it's
yeah.
a dude thing, but
It,
like especially on dating sites. Oh my god, they just like hi and then they just send you a picture of it and it's like, "Bruh, what
oh,
the heck?" Like, what?
there was actually. I'll see if I can find it. There's actually this woman who did a study. It was fascinating to read, where she um it wasn't a picture of her vagina, okay,
Mhm.
but she found a vagina online that she liked, which that's already funny to begin with, where she was like, she had to pick a picture of vagina that she's like, I don't want to send any random old vagina, but I want to make sure I think this one's good. I don't want to send mine, but I have
Yeah.
standards. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta have the JJ standards.
And so she went on dating sites, and um she DM'd 100 guys a picture of that. Just like like what guys do to girls on dating sites, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
And the results
Reverse
that she found out,
psychology.
yeah, the results that she found out was there was only one of them that like went, "Hey, that's not cool," and like 95 of them went, "Huh? Where? When? How? You tell me, babe. I'll meet up with you. I'll quit work right now."
I'll quit work. I'll leave my wife at
Yeah.
home and the kids at daycare.
And the other four just didn't respond. So,
Wow. Wow. Yeah. It's a whole
yeah.
other ball game out there, man, when it comes to genders and
Hmm.
just people, not even genders, just people in general where they're just like, "Hey, gonna show you my junk." And it's
Yeah.
just like, bruh, no. After a certain age, it's like I've seen it. It's okay. And now we live in a world where it's just so easily obtainable. You just Google it that
Right.
you
Yeah.
just
It's like,
kind of don't care.
exactly. And like, I think for this Halloween, what I'm going to do, I don't know what's your Halloween plans? I can sit and babble and babble. I want to make
Yeah.
sure I'm being a good host.
I have no idea what my Halloween plans are.
Okay. So like, I was a hospital security guard for 3 years. All right.
Hmm.
And I will probably just tell stories from that from how, because I have stories from that are genuinely horrific and like scary, and stories that are just hilarious.
Scary. Ooh, spoopy, like ghosty happenings.
No, actually, like life
Oh,
threatening terror. like actually could have died sort of things.
Oh man.
Like this, not spooky scary, but like the actual holy fuck, how did we live through that sort of scary? Like like
Whoa.
the like the PTSD trauma kind.
Oh dang. Yeah, you've seen some shit.
Yeah, and that's actually why I got the apprenticeship, because the majority of stuff that we deal with is like rapes, murders, and
Mm-hmm.
about that. But not that's yeah. Um, there we go. More fishing. Go
And
with
that's the
feeding.
last fish in the lake, man. You're gonna make them
Uh,
go extinct.
it's okay. There's always more fish out there. It's just like dating. Just like dating.
There's more fish in the sea. Yeah. You know what else is in the sea?
Hmm.
Trash. A lot of trash in the sea. Gotta save the turtles.
No, bye bye. Oh, boo. Well, uh, okay. I didn't want to do this. That's a deadly dish. But I guess we're gonna make grass. Better than nothing.
Gonna make grass.
Yeah, you can cook grass. It will fill up their tummies a bit, but it is
Mhm.
not. We put a bathroom in for a reason. Look at this. It's right here. Hey,
There's always that
hey.
one rebel in the youth group.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come and get your loan. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know. I feel like I interrupted you on something.
Mm, goldfish memory. You might
Yeah,
have, you might have not.
ADHD memory. Does
Mm-hmm.
anyone,
Mm-hmm.
do any of the pages want to join in? We have a spot.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. Bueller. All right. Who would like to be indoctrinated? Oh my goodness. What? Well, uh, starved to death.
Is that?
Weaklings.
Aw. But
No,
there
you don't
was
have to have the
food.
game. You just have to be watching on Twitch. That's all. We're gonna start a lottery here. Put it. Yes.
Can you do some like Frankenstein stuff? Like
Yes,
bring corpses back to life?
you can actually.
Hey.
Follow raffle. All right. If you would like, yeah, it'll pop up my screen. There'll be a little box that you can click and be like, "Hey, would you like to join my youth group?" Okay. Let's see. What's the matter when you're fine and you're so defiant?
Is there a limited amount of spots or even I can join?
Uh, you could join. There's no limited. There is not an unlimited amount of spots. There is not
Oh
an
my
unlimited. Yeah.
god, they're so cute.
No. I don't know. You can customize. Yeah. You make a follower. All right. And then when I end the raffle, whoever wins. So right now, if you'd like to join and see your customized character on screen, now'd be the time. Hmm. So, what
Oh.
sort of content do you like to make or liked to make?
I'm pretty much into just reaction videos, gaming.
Okay.
Uh, like
Gotcha.
a lot of just variety, streaming, just chatting, sometimes drawing. I love drawing.
Oh,
I'm
that's.
a
I didn't know you
I'm
drew.
an
That's
awesome
cool.
artist. I just talk out of my bum and I'm like, look at this, and it's the most beautiful stick figure you've ever seen.
That's really cool. No, we're really supportive artists around here.
Mm-hmm.
We're really, really like a lot of people in the community are artists. So.
God, these are so cute.
Hmm.
Oh, I can even change the color.
Yeah, you can even change once you should be able to participate. I don't remember exactly what the button is, but there should be a button like once you're done making all that stuff because it'll let me start the raffle. All right. Like see how it says 0 participants? Um let me
All
see.
customizations have been saved.
Let me see if it'll actually let me take a look see on my channel specifically.
All right. I have clicked. You have volunteered to join the cult.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So customize my follower, continue, continue, continue. All right. And then you click I want to join the cult.
Yep, I've clicked it.
Okay, so I probably gotta back up and then do this. All right, it's because I think once I hit this button, haha.
Ah, 3 participants.
Oh, we went from now we only have 1 participant. What?
Oh,
What happened? What? We
oh,
had 3. Are we? Oh, I just want to make sure everyone gets a shot because we got 2,
yeah.
3. All right, we're making the count happy. All right, Count Chocula. Okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not
There we
perfect, but it's
go.
still a lot of fun. All right. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. I foobarred. All right. Okay. You gotta. Yeah. That was my bad. I accidentally reset it. So, all right, and winner is rumored. Ha ha!
Woohoo! How ironic.
And you're naturally obedient. Sounds like a good sub. Good sub.
What?
All right.
Nah, kill it off. Kill it
And
off.
you're snoring. You're a snorer. All right. All right.
Oh, okay. Realistic. Realistic. I snore
Realistic
and
indeed.
drool. Except for the obedient part. That's just, I don't know what you're talking
Um,
about.
Tend to the farm. Tend to the farm. Rumor. Get going. Yeehaw. Okay. We need more. All right.
I
Um.
am not a bottom.
It said there that you're a bottom.
I am not a bottom.
It said that you.
Mm-mm. 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 I don't know what your chat's talking about.
No. Don't look at me. I'm not the one. I'm
Mm.
not the one who's like bottomism. Let's go. What is this? Cage. One of my own mods is revolting against me. For
Oh my.
shame. For shame. All right. So we have enough food. Everyone should be okay. That we should be able to leave for a wee bit. What is it, boy? You've been. Oh my goodness.
Little dog bro wants to go on a walk.
No, we don't say that word around here. We don't say that word.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, oh, can you hear me?
No, we can't. But it's
Okay.
still.
All right. I got
It's
worried for a second there, like, oh no, what have I triggered? And then they start howling. Is that
yes.
the W word?
You will hear the song of their people. So
Yes.
enjoy the hentai. Enjoy it. Huh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, so you guys have it here first. As always, if there's anything you've enjoyed about this stream, exclamation mark clip is how you clip. That's the easiest way. Other than like the Twitch integrated app, like what Twitch's clip is, that's down below. Clips are very appreciated. I talk about this a lot on stream because I used to be a VTuber manager before I got into like VTubing myself. One of the best ways to support content creators is not money, but sharing their clips, taking clips. It's all the free stuff. All right, because it's the free stuff that brings big companies to content creators, and big companies often have more money than individuals do. Like that's serious. Reposting your favorite content creators, going live post, liking it, liking their videos, etc., etc. All that is way more important than like straight up giving them money.
Yeah, and inadvertently builds their portfolio, really.
Yeah, like it's yeah. Which I think a lot of people don't realize is that like it's gonna sound weird, but giving them money is mid tier at best, and that's not even like a joke. Like money's nice, don't get me wrong. I always take money. I'm pretty sure you always take money.
I don't want money.
Oh, what are you
I
going
want
for?
friends. I
You
want
want
friends.
friends?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they
well,
can mail me cats.
oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I
And all their
uh,
Halloween candy.
cats and all their hopefully separately. Otherwise, you'll end up with a really fat cat.
Yeah. And I'd have to bathe it. It'd be all like sticky with chocolate everywhere. And then, oh no, is
Yeah,
chocolate
yeah.
poisonous to cats?
I don't know. I don't know. It might be like dogs, where it's like some can eat like some are allergic to chocolate, but not all. Okay,
Mm.
not all dogs are allergic to chocolate. Some are, and there's no easy way to find out until whoopsie doopsies.
Yeah, and then they get really sick.
Yeah, yeah, that's. Mhm. Anyways, you have any stories to tell? Anything you'd like to share? Anything?
Anything to share with the class?
Mm-hmm. Bueller. Bueller.
Yes. I'm trying to think of stories. I What were we talking about before?
I don't know.
Fishing. Man, we went around the world with our conversations.
Yeah, we really did.
Oh yeah, we talked about how you had a big booty, how I'm not a bottom, how the content that people sharing your content is what
Mm-hmm.
really helps you.
Yeah, that is in fact what really helps.
What else do you remember from your managing career? Like, have
Uh,
you ever had something happen that was so bad to one of your clients that you were just like, abort, abort?
I mean, I've seen. Um, the worst one that I ever had, like, I don't want to say worst, because I've seen some weird stuff. Um, all right, probably. I'm just thinking about it off the top of my head. So we were doing a Discord event where
Yeah.
where we would invite other creators on because we were um, the person I was a manager for was an ASMR creator. All right, and
Hmm.
so I helped pilot, and I hope they're still doing it. I don't know if they are. I helped pilot this really cool ASMR thing where we'd bring on other ASMR artists onto the Discord, and um, it was basically a collab, but not a collab. Okay, so we'd bring them all onto the Discord. They would meet the audience. We called it open mic night. All right.
You're licking her lab. It's just funny to me.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
I what the husky in the background? Yeah, this is normal. This is normal. This is this is straight up. It's not gotten to the point where I have to end stream, but sometimes that does happen. Sometimes we just get to the point where it's like, okay, stream needs to end.
do they have like those little Kong bones that you can put peanut butter inside and that keeps them busy for hours?
Uh, Unfortunately, they don't like that
Oh,
because we do have those. But then he gets
they're
angry
just
because
smarter.
yeah,
Yeah.
he gets angry because he can't reach all the peanut butter, and so then he ends up yelling at me because he's
To
like,
get it
"Hey,
for him.
hey,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 like seriously." So it actually it'll shut him up for like 10, 20 minutes, keep him busy, and then when it gets to the part where he can't, he gets worse. But this is probably the worst that we had. We would invite people on. The whole spiel was that it was meant for other ASMR artists to come on and try things with a live audience, but we're not recording. There's nothing that's being recorded. So no judgment, nothing like that. Because I'm sure you've had times like streaming where you're like, hey, I'd love to try this, but I'm afraid it might not work out right. Or something like that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we basically created a test bed for ASMR artists and would do that once a month. Um, we had a trans ASMR artist, and during or after their presentation, somebody in the audience commented in our Discord. And somebody from our Discord, it wasn't somebody, because like we also tell the other ASMR artists that you're welcome to bring people over, because like part of it was also to kind of promote the creator that I was working for too. Because if you like ASMR from person A, you'll probably like ASMR from person B.
Mhm.
Okay. So, um, it was one of ours, so it was really kind of embarrassing. They commented on this trans person's voice and about how it wasn't the right voice for what their mom.
What?
Yeah. And that was either during their performance or after. And I pretty much like I had to throw someone on stage and I had to I remember that one really, really well. Because I had to throw somebody on stage like lightning fast
Mm.
in order to ban this person out because like it was one of our rules where it's like, hey, if you're an asshole during this event, like you just get banned, and that's like
Yeah.
that's super fucked up.
That is fucked up. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you with them because I'm gonna figure out what this temper tantrum's about.
Alrighty.
Be back.
So back to the world
Come on.
domination section we go. Imagine though if we actually did dominate the world as, you know, as little villains of our own little world. I don't even know what I'm babbling about right now. I just saw something and then it made me think of Nutella. I freaking love Nutella. Yes, world domination. If there's an animal in the world though that could achieve world domination, what animal do you guys think it would be? Would animals even want world domination though? When you think about it, it's just like shower thoughts by this point. Apes, apes, apes together strong. Maybe, maybe so. Yeah. Is that the plot line to Planet of the Apes? Maybe that's why they had their own planet. Ants. Ants. Are we talking the little tiny ants or the like big black carpenter ants? I don't like the carpenter ants. They're just I don't know. There's something weird about them.
Apes
They're like
together strong.
suspicious. Yes. I
Hmm.
asked them asked Chat if there was an animal that could achieve world domination. What would they think it would be?
Yeah, there's a lot of studies showing that octopi are actually really intelligent,
Mhm.
and that probably the biggest limitation to their intelligence is their short lifespan.
Oh,
Is
really?
yeah, because like octopi naturally only live like 2 to 5 years tops,
Oh,
but
no. I didn't know that.
there's studies into their intelligence that kind of suggest that they might. I don't want to. They're as smart as humans in non-human ways, if that kind of makes sense.
Mm. Mhm.
All right, because like there's also been a lot of research recently, like in the past 10 years, where it's just been like, okay, um, a lot of research recently where it's been like, okay, let's listen to his story. Who has like the worst loyalty? Um, how can you tell? All right, doink. There we go.
Oh, dear.
So, there's a lot of research in like the past 10 years into non-human intelligences, and
Mhm.
what we're starting to kind of realize is that other animals are equally as smart. They're just in ways that we don't traditionally recognize as intelligence.
Yeah, because we've humanized a lot of concepts that we just try to not think outside the box of how the animal itself would think.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Making up an example. All right. Um, assuming elephants can see different colors than we can. I don't know if they can or can.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure an elephant would consider us stupid if we couldn't see a color and didn't have a word for color that they do. Um,
Mm. That is
because
interesting.
yeah,
Mhm.
like, things like that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, swipey, swipey, swipey. I'm not sure if I hope we can bail out because I don't think we can actually beat the boss here. I don't think we can actually do it. I'm hoping he'll settle down now that I've.
Another thing I always wondered is, you know how one human to the next, like our vision
Mhm.
is different? Like, what if I see a certain hue and brightness of a color and you look at that same exact color, but you do not see it the same way I do?
Yeah. Actually, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche talks about that. And talks about that in terms of like objective, like how science can't be objective because of that. I mean,
Mhm.
if you want to get crazier, there actually is a condition that is opposite of color blindness.
Yeah.
Okay, you know about it?
You sort of cut out. I thought you said color blindness.
There's a condition that is opposite of color blindness.
Oh, what is
Um,
that?
so it's
Everything's just hyper colored?
yeah, it's only applicable to people who have two X chromosomes. All right, because
Oh.
the reason why men get color blindness more than women is because the genes for color are carried on the X chromosome. So we only get one. And if that's defective, then wah wah. Where
Mm.
with women, because women get two X chromosomes, if there is a gene that's defective on one, the body will automatically cancel it out and then activate the other one. There is some
Whoa.
suggestions into that. This is something that's actually been proven that's really cool. That a certain amount of women on this planet have, because normally it's one of the genes on the X chromosome is activated for color, but there are a certain amount of women on this planet who both genes um for color are activated, and so they actually see and experience colors way more than anyone else, and way more variety,
Whoa.
way more depth, and way, like almost to the point of synesthesia. I'm glad you're happy about that. I had to read a lot of philosophy. Heck, law is just applied philosophy, if you think about it.
Mhm.
So you're 100% right, though. Rumor is there are people out there who see color differently, and then so that brings into the question of objectionability. Like, yeah, and I mean, even just taking it, keeping it in the human realm, there are different cultures out there and different traditions. Um, a very common one, very common, and you can go watch a. I have a fun video on this. It's called Ask Culture versus Guess Culture,
Mhm.
um, which is really about direct or indirect communication, and that people who are from Ask Culture tend to use more direct communication and are not offended by direct communication. All right, where it's okay to ask almost any question. All right, where a good example is like if you're from a guest culture. All right, um, let's say someone asks you, "Hey, do you got any milk?" What did you hear?
I heard a question.
Yeah, but like, what's like? Explain. Trust me.
Hey, got any milk? I just heard, do you have any milk? So I
Okay.
answer yeah or no according to if I had any milk.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, and that's kind of that tends to be more of an American thing, and that tends to be
Mhm.
more like an ask culture, where what you heard is like, check your fridge, not as in women's milk. All right, you sussy baka. You sussy baka. All right, more as in, yeah, let me check my fridge, sort of deal. Okay, like, did you
Ah, I see.
physically have milk? Where someone who's in a guest culture, what they're gonna hear is, if you go, hey, do you got any milk? They're gonna hear, hey, can you go and get me some milk because I need some right now.
Mm, I
Uh,
see.
yeah. and neither one's wrong or right. All right, like there's people who try to frame it in terms of like being wrong or not. Both are fine, honestly. It's just about acknowledging. Yeah, do you have milk, and where is it if you do? This can lead to communication problems. The famous example is that we tend to socialize women to be more guest culture and tend to socialize men to be more ask culture, at least in Western societies. Okay. So the famous example that you probably see a lot, especially on sitcoms, is like men not picking up on women's signals and women not understanding why, like thinking that they're being super obvious. That's usually a good example. Like seriously, and
It's
that's
true. It's so true, and it makes me think of that whole the nothing box rant.
yeah, 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 yeah. We're like, I've just gone into my nothing box.
Yeah, I just got in the nothing box, and it drives women crazy because we're always thinking about something.
Mhm. Well, but it's really a socialization thing. It's not a like men women thing. It's really a socialization thing because like in cultures that are more like guest culture, like Middle Eastern cultures tend to be more guest culture on average. Okay.
Hmm.
Um they feel more loved and more connected because it's about anticipating needs.
Okay, paying attention to the person's needs via their words.
Yeah. And so that can lead to some horrendous miscommunications when two culture, like an ask culture or guest culture, interact with each other, because the guest culture can feel very, very, very frustrated and feel like the ask culture, the more direct one, is extremely rude. While the more
Hmm.
direct culture, the ask culture, can feel very frustrated and feel like the indirect culture isn't communicating properly.
That makes sense, really, when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a whole like, so I think we have that also with language barriers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole like communication issue where someone's trying to say something and it's more so direct or indirect. Like Iru, for example, legit didn't know what milk we were talking about.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, yeah. What milk? Yeah, yeah. Which, if you ever want to go down a terrible, terrible internet rabbit hole, there are recipes out there for breast milk.
Yeah, seen it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't get it.
I
It's
don't.
like, but hey, if it ain't hurting anybody,
I,
live and
I
let live,
guess.
man.
I guess. You
Yeah.
know. I suppose. Like it is a commodity. Like
Mhm. Mhm. What was it they used to say? Like Rule 34. If you thought about it, it exists.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Let's see.
That's kind of scary because sometimes I'll think about some pretty whack stuff,
Right.
and
Like
I'm
it.
like, oh god,
Yeah.
it
Yeah. That
probably
it.
exists.
I. Yeah. Yeah. That's. And thus is humanity.
Mhm.
I don't know. What else would you like to chat about? It's like I can sit here and kind of talk for a bit.
Philosophy actually.
Philosophy.
That piqued intrigue. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure, sure. Like anything specific?
Maybe some wild philosophy that you've heard out there that when you start thinking about it, you're like, huh, that's interesting.
Um, I mean, everyone enjoys simulation theory.
Oh goodness, yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Where like it basically No, no. And we're keeping it that way forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. That makes sense, Pendragon. That makes sense. Like when you have a young child, acquisition of breast milk is tough.
Mm-hmm.
In the old days, that's what wet nurses were for. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna try to beat this boss as fast as possible.
Ooh,
What do
Null
we got?
Pink has an interesting question.
Yeah, I answered it. I said no,
Uh,
no,
that's what you're saying no to. I thought you were talking to your Huskies.
no. They'll no. I don't always read them out loud because I. All right, so I always make the assumption that the people who come to this stream are smart enough to figure out what's going on. I'm not a fan of treating the audience like they're dumb. That's never
Mm,
like respecting people is very important to me and important to my
mm-hmm.
streams. So,
Aha, guest culture.
mhm. I mean, there's always some indirect communication in everything. Okay. Okay.
Yes, of course. Yes.
All right. Uh, let's see. So, simulation theory, which is boils down to either A, this is not a simulation, this is actually reality, which is the
Mm-hmm.
least most probable thing of happening. Um, B, this is a simulation, it's not reality. Or C, that this is a simulation inside of any number of simulations.
Ooh.
Because what it is it's a sufficiently advanced society is going to be able to simulate reality in order to predict what might happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. I was being funny. Um, all right. So if uh, all right, so if this is a simulation, it's more probable that this is a simulation within a simulation, because if it um an sufficiently advanced society is going to simulate things to try to understand the universe better. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. So what that means though is that in order for the simulation to even be remotely proper, they have to put the same tools in that simulation. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that at a certain point, the simulation, the people, that universe that's being simulated, will gain the ability to start simulating other universes. Because if it's a true
Interesting.
simulation, that means you need your simulation, you need your model to have the same amount of capabilities as whatever reality is.
Stat skill reset.
uh,
Unfortunately, I think we're more like a early Nintendo game where it was
yeah,
just one playthrough, no saves, and if
yeah.
you died, you died.
It's uh it's it's more like the Oregon Trail, where
Yeah.
yeah, you die
Mhm.
and you leave all your stuff.
Yep.
Someone else
Or
come and pick up.
Minecraft. Yeah.
Yep. And there there is no save, and the player spawn system is absolutely awful for everyone involved.
And terrible, terrible lag,
Hmm.
especially in the mornings until you've had coffee.
Yes. Uh, I don't know. There's uh this death of the author, which is always kind of fun to talk about.
Mm,
Uh,
interesting. Death of the author.
mhm. I think it was Baldur. I'm trying to remember who it was off the top of my head. Oh, am I actually facing you? Huh. I didn't think it was that time already.
Oh my.
All right. So, death of the author is a debate in academia, is whether, and in philosophy, whether authorial intent matters. Okay. So, if you create something, because you said you're an artist,
Mm-hmm.
all right, if you create something, does your intent behind what you created matter? Like, we'll go back to that. We'll use a humorous example. We'll use a humorous example. Okay. You remember that rabbit's foot that looked like a penis?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it matter? What matters more? That when they made it, they intended it for it to be a rabbit's foot, or that ultimately ended up looking like a penis that we interpreted as a penis? What matters more?
I think interpretation matters more because whatever the author was intending, it'll get lost anyway because everyone has a different perspective.
Uh, I mean, there is a good argument. So there was an artist, there was an author who attended like an American literature class. All right, and they covered one of his books. And so
Mm-hmm.
they interpreted, like, I don't remember who it was, but they interpreted one of his books where they talked about the blue curtains as that during this point in life, he was really, really sad. So he's having some English professor who's teaching about his book, all right, who's teaching about his book, state that at this point in his life, when he was writing this book, he was just really, really sad. And that's why the curtains are blue. When he actually introduces himself and then turns around and is like, hey, this is my book. I just chose blue curtains because I like blue. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that takes me back into high school years where they would make us read things like Lord of the Fly
mm-hmm,
or
mm-hmm,
Lord of the Flies, whatever it was. And then you had to write an essay on like whether we thought it was right or wrong or, our whole input on the whole what it was really about, what it was saying. And then the teacher would say something stupid like, "Oh yeah, what did the pig symbolize?" And it was like, "What?"
mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm,
had to just think really deeply about what it could mean.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But never once did we stop and think, wonder what the author meant when they wrote this.
Yeah, yeah, and so that's a huge debate, and that's actually something that comes up in law too. All right, um, because we will have got me. We will have debate
Aw.
over what was the intent of the law versus what the text of the law is. All right.
Yeah.
So that is actually and I don't remember all the different canons of interpretation off the top of my head. Um, but that actually is an important thing. That
Yeah, isn't
actually,
it
yeah.
technically like any law can sort of be deturned if you find some sort of loophole to it?
No, 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 no. So, okay, we're gonna switch back to just chatting. Turtle, could you change to just chatting? We'll wrap up on this because my husky's starting to destroy my door. So it's
Oh.
gotten to the point where it's like, okay, we're gonna save. Uh, oops. We'll we'll flip horizontal. Put you right there.
Mhm.
Oh, nothing. I'm just making it look like I'm staring at you. That's you know how it goes.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then that way. There we go. There we go. All right, but yeah, Bandit's gonna destroy my door if I. He's really going at it. Okay. Save, save, quit, quit. All right. Yeah, totally cool, Turtle. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so let's chat. Okay, one sec.
Indeed.
All right, so this might get a little too into the weeds, but it'll be a good way to like help bore people to sleep.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. So our legal system is both substantive and procedural. All right. A good example of what that is meant is a substantive is I think we can all agree that we should have laws that say thou shall not murder, right?
Agreed.
Okay. 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 Yeah, you're welcome to disagree.
Unless
Yeah.
unless it's
you're
like, hold up, depends what they do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But generally speaking. Uh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right. Now the question,
Mhm.
this world's not perfect. People are going to commit murder. Okay?
Mhm.
The question becomes, how do you execute the law? Someone's broke it. What do you do to enforce it?
You come out with a big baseball bat with nails on it,
But
Walking Dead style, and you just be like,
how
"Hey."
I actually I shouldn't use murder. All right. Look, we'll tone it down here.
Mhm.
Let's say it's
Mhm.
a speeding ticket. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we want law to be fair. All right. If if you walked up to a if you got a speeding ticket and you were in line to get in front of the judge and the judge is like, "All right, boom, guy in front of you gets 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 it gets totally off scot free." Judge is like, "Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, we got video of you going 1,000 miles an hour in a children's zone, but you know what? Boom." And then you go up there, tell your story, and the judge is like, "All right, death. Next." And then just proceeds to arbitrarily give penalties down the line. How would that make you feel? Like that I think most would agree that's no bueno.
Yeah, I'd be like, either it's a really shit day or I don't
like, like
like, whoa.
did I
I'm
wear
buying a
something?
lottery ticket today. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I wear something I wasn't supposed to? So
Had
that
to show more booba, goddamn.
or less. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah. Side note. All right. I hope that you're never pulled in front of court. Okay.
Nope.
Um, this is personal opinion. There are no statistics to it that I know off the top of my head. Dress as conservatively as possible. Avoid wearing dresses. Actually, do the whole shirt and tie thing, even if you're a woman.
Oh, yeah, the whole key is to look professional.
Yep.
and to as though you're going to a very high rated interview. Mhm.
What? Oh, okay. That's your bone. Hello, Sahara. All right. Okay. So, so law needs to be fair. All right. So the way that we ensure that it's fair is that we ensure that there's procedures that are followed when we're enforcing laws. Okay? Because if there's no procedures that are followed when we enforce laws, then it's not going to be fair. It's not going to feel fair. If it's
Mhm.
just arbitrarily, the punishments are just being handed out arbitrarily based on whatever, then no one's going to want to respect or follow the law. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. So what it is that when you hear people get off on like a technicality or something like that, it's that over the years, and our system's not perfect, we have made ways for people um we have made ways for people God's trying to think of the proper way. Is that there are actual procedures that you have to follow. Period. Okay?
Mhm.
Um and if somebody somewhere along the line doesn't do those procedures correctly, then that's how people get off on things like that. Is that somebody didn't dot their I's or cross their T's.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why, like, O.J. Simpson is a very, very famous, whether you think he was guilty or not.
Mhm.
All right. Whether you think he was guilty or not, the jurors decided that he was not guilty, and that's the important part. Okay.
Mhm.
We don't interfere with jury decisions. That's a very rare, rare thing that we'll do. All right. Um, but if you think he's guilty, if you think he's not, it doesn't matter because the way our system is designed, and it's for good reason. I know it's an overused trope, especially these days, but the Salem witch trials really were these horrendous, terrible things that we don't want to repeat. All right. It's
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's why I'm
Yep.
not a yeah. What?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. You're welcome to make any comments on like I'm trying to break this down like super basic. Yeah, it's why personally I'm not a fan of like call out posts and stuff like that because it's like on one hand people can be total assholes and need to be told that they're assholes. Don't get me wrong on that. On the other, okay,
Yeah. 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 I get what you mean.
yeah, like on the other, even if they are total assholes, even if they have mistreated you horrendously, all right, they still have the right to their side being shared. They still have, and by doing those call out posts, you are doing a lot of damage to them.
Mhm.
Even if they've done a lot of damage to you, all right. I see those as a failure of communication. I see those as things that when they happen, that's not justice. Mob justice is not justice. All right, and like I know this is going to be a super hot take. Even people who have committed sexual, I mean SA, I gotta be careful because the YouTubes. Even people who have committed
Mhm.
SA. All right, um, at some point they deserve a second chance and to be forgiven by society. What that point is, I don't know. All right, but I don't think like there are literal Nazis, people who were Nazis that are still alive today. Yeah, Yeah. And that happens. Well, that depends. And that specific example, like that's a pretty good lawyer if he was able to successfully argue that, because there are doctrines for harmless error. All right, and then there'd be a debate whether or not that was considered a harmless error. Yeah. Um, like there are actual World War II Nazis that committed war crimes around that. This might be a hot take. What they did was god awful. It was horrendous. All right. They're
Hmm.
80 and 90, 100 years old now. Let it go. Let it go. Like I don't agree with what they've done, but I don't think the resources should be spent on putting some 90-year-old man in jail.
Yeah.
Like, and same thing with like people who've committed SA. I am personally not a fan of labeling them for the rest of their life off of one offense. Now, if it's their second time, or if they committed multiple offenses um, the in the same time frame, then that's a different story. But off of one offense, having a like having a label attached to them, I don't for the rest of their life. I'm not saying like they should just be totally scot free after prison, but I'm saying like maybe for like the next 10, 20 years, because somebody who's in their 20s, 30s, now that they get out of prison, they're in their 50s or 60s, and now they have that stigma attached to them. And it's
Yeah.
already like, what's up?
I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, like, and I bring that up because in the popular dialogue, like in the public dialogue, we like I hate saying this, but we like a good pedo hunt. Like it makes for a great news story. Everyone likes a demon. Like it's something that's built into being human. Is that we like to have an enemy to rally around.
Yeah. It's a good demon, I guess it makes them feel heroic in a sense.
Yeah. Um, but there's been research shown in other countries over and over and over again the easiest way to keep someone from redoing that is forgiveness and rehabilitation. And rehabilitation isn't jailing them, but putting them through therapy and have them work with therapists and have them develop goals that they want to achieve in their life.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. 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 Like there's a whole bunch. Yeah, yeah, you can look into it, but that's why I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
like those. Yeah, like I'm not sure if that made sense or not.
It makes sense. It makes me think of all these stories you hear about children committing crimes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those examples is like, are you going to label that child for the crime they committed, like for the rest of their lives? Like throw them in jail and then just be like, oh, rot? Or, blame the
Mm-hmm.
parents, throw them in jail and that kind of stuff. I mean, I know it's case by case, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's still like rehabilitation, therapy, and all that.
Yeah.
It could potentially work, I suppose.
Could potentially work, but it's also like yeah, it's there is a certain point in time, no matter what the offense is, and I can't tell you because it is case by case. No matter what the offense
Exactly.
is, we as a society have to forgive. All right.
Mhm.
And does that mean that the victim has to forgive? No, no, it does not. It does not mean that the victim has to forgive, and they have good reasons for not doing so. But it does mean that we as a society have to um, not constantly harass them over these
Mhm.
things that they did X amount of like, yeah.
Yep.
And that's why I'm not a fan of those call out posts All right, because you are sicking a mob on someone with only your side, and not just that you're sicking a mob on someone, but it depending on the framing can be absolutely exhausting for them to try to respond to that. That's incredibly difficult to respond to as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, and there are certain narratives that we do enjoy. All right. There are certain narratives that, like, when we hear, we kind of leap at and be like, aha, that makes sense to us on like an instinctual level. But I always encourage people, like, I always encourage the pages, and I encourage anyone who shows to this stream to not fall into like black and white thinking and think in terms of gray. Um, it might be uncomfortable to think about those things that way, but I definitely encourage it. I don't know, where did we get off on? I don't know how we got to this like super deep conversation.
Oh, we're talking about theory, objections, and
Oh,
objective perspective. Wow, my words are mixing up.
yeah.
Fun fact: French is my first language, so
Really?
sometimes I'll mix up words. Yeah.
That's actually, you don't sound like it. That's really cool.
No, I don't actually from growing up with the internets, but yeah.
Ah, the internet. The internet.
Yeah. The internet.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'll mix words, but yeah, we were talking about perspectives and how law can be case by case and
Mm-hmm. It can be
omelette du
case
fromage.
it can be case by case, but it also needs to be procedurally fair. Because I think you asked about
Hmm.
like how some people get off on technicalities and things like that.
Yes, yes. Like
Ah,
there's
Pendragon, Dexter's
loopholes.
Laboratory. Uh, all right. So I'm assuming since you're Canadian, you grew up probably Quebec or somewhere around there. Um,
Yes. Ding ding ding.
I know it's like the most French part of
Land of the
Canada.
poutine.
Yep.
Oui, en plein ça.
Uh, I'm sorry, but as someone whose second language is German, I am very allergic to any French.
Oh dear. You
Hmm.
you were just talking about how we gotta let it go.
Oh,
Let it go.
let it
Let it go.
go. Let France go into the hole.
Oh, but I could rant for hours on how the French take me off too, so it's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that because my understanding is that the French look down on like Canadian French. Like it's like, oh, that's the hard.
Yeah, yeah. They say we massacred the language, and we say they're just stupid. So
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Same.
yeah,
I wonder what they think of Creole.
I don't know. I don't think we really mess with that.
Yeah, because
We're just like respect, man.
Creole is just basically French ran through a swamp water. Like that's all Creole is that you're speaking French while gargling swamp water and wrestling gators.
Wrestling gate. Oh man, you're not wrong.
Thank you, thank you.
Sarden bird, harden Bart. What's that?
Starden Burton, Starten Burton, Hartened Bart.
I used to know some German.
I'm gonna have to look that up later. I honestly don't know. Ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht. Naja.
Scheiße.
uh, Gods. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we were on philosophy, then we went to law, because law,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, okay. So I'm just
Mhm.
like,
Badur, badur, badur. Schadenfreude.
I can't really think of anything else. Might be time to raid out. Might be,
Indeed. Who
might.
shall we raid?
I don't know. I'm looking. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Bonus points if you get the reference.
Mhm, mhm. I wasn't listening, I was looking on the side.
Oh, me too. I I was about to say theater kid? Theater kid?
Theater kid,
No, I started singing
let's
Jesus Christ
do the
Superstar.
time warp again.
I remember Hasni Hasano. Why? Why? What's so funny? What's so funny?
What turtle was
Oh, it's
informing
a
us?
made up German way of calling a
Cat.
cat. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't get the reference.
Like, come here, Stodenputten, Hardenbart.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't I'm looking on the side and I'm just not seeing anything that's like matching the vibe. Yo, I'm not seeing anything that like
Mm.
matches the vibe. Uh
I saw someone that was playing Call to the Lamb with, like, a smaller VTuber person, but then they just poofed, so I don't know where they went.
yeah. I don't know where they went either, and like I'm trying to avoid rating a flesh tuber because
Mhm.
I guess. Uh ooh, oh, there's always Taka.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And then we'll see about playing ARK tomorrow. I'm gonna see what we can do to get it fixated. If you're up for it.
Indeed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did finish downloading, so I don't know if I need to install it or what afterwards.
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't want to work, so we're gonna figure out. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna test run it.
Yeah, because I'll do kind of want to play ARK, and I want us to run around screaming like, ah, Dino, ah,
What's this? What's that? Oh god, it's not friendly.
it's not friendly. Well, especially since how you tame dinos, it is you whack them across the head. All right, like how you tame dinos is the TwitchCon special. Okay, you whack them across the head, roofie them, and then they wake up someplace else brand new, and they're your friend.
Wow.
It, I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you saw like this year's TwitchCon, but it was a mess. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I get it. It's something. It makes me think of Pal World in a way, but like instead of bringing them into little
yeah, yeah.
little
No,
ball
love.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like there was so many people who got roofied, and it's like that's not good. That's bad.
No, that's not good. That's bad,
That's
Chad. It's
real.
bad.
What? Why are we roofing? What? Bum,
Why are
bum.
the cops at your house?
Oh, I live right next. It's an ASMR streamer curse. Okay, every single
Oh.
ASMR streamer that you know, all right, I promise you, all of them that you know live either next to a train station or slash railroad, live next to an airport, okay, or live next to a major street or some other, or have the loudest neighbors possible.
Dang.
All right, because we have the most sensitive mics. All right, and so I mean, why? Well, of course, we're going to be cursed to live next to something that's super loud when we're trying to do quiet,
Mhm.
gentle, soft things.
I should try SMR sometime.
You
Do you
actually,
like to eat your cookie raw?
I'm not kidding when I say this. You have like one of the ideal female voices for it. So like
Mm.
deep voiced women are very much
Mhm.
preferred in ASMR.
I like to eat noodles
I mean, I can
in
leave and just
your
let you take
ear,
over the
slurp.
stream. I can just be like, we can
Not
switch
so
it over to
good.
ASMR. You can take over.
It's
Uh,
all good.
you know what? We'll go say hi to Val. I've been thinking of her.
Yeah,
All right.
sure. Let's do it.
Do you know
Well,
who?
thank you for having me on stream. I had fun.
I'm glad. I hope you can have you tomorrow's. I hope we can have you tomorrow's.
Indeed.
We might
Of
not do,
course.
like, if we can get ARK to work, we might not end up doing ASMR tomorrow. Just kind of a heads up.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, Pendragon understands. Pendragon. Val is another really good friend. She actually was there during our debut, and
Oh.
um, my editor is still recovering from that. We had like a 2 hour, 3 hour long collab, and I think it started with us talking about dicks, and it just got worse from there. It was nonstop
Oh
whole.
dear.
Like it was
Poor
like,
turtle.
yeah, yeah, Brimstone. Yeah, no, yeah, Turtle was. We threw out any claims of being Siso on that stream very quickly. It was hilarious. It was a
Mhm.
hilarious stream though. Shoink. There we go.
Yay.
Alrighties. Well, thank you everyone for showing. Thank you so much, Rumor, for coming in. Uh,
It's a pleasure.
I look forward to us wrangling dinos together.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
and just a shout out real quick. If this ends up working out, I'm talking with some other people. We might end up getting like a group ARC server. Okay. We might end up getting
Nice. I'm in.
yeah. And if we could like all split the cost or something, that'd be ideal, depending how much a server
Yeah, that
is.
works.
Like yeah.
Mhm.
Um and maybe we could even do fun things depending like whether yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Depending
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on that wavelength. Yeah, I know
yep.
what you're saying.
Yeah, depending on
Yep.
like if we want our communities to mingle, or maybe we can each have our communities stick to their own tribe.
Factions.
Yeah, like faction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can be evil overlords that bet on which one's gonna win when we turn on PvP.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We can be our own cults.
Yes. All right. Hoink. There you guys go. All right. Thank you.